everybody, and welcome to the Friendly Fire game show thing of we're talking about shit. This happens after Wasted. Very structured. Very, very structured.
Mhm.
We
Friendly
got
Fire
Tyler
Games
here.
podcast. What's up?
Tyler's over there.
On my screen,
He's
you're
also
pointing.
right here.
That's
Right
better.
Drinking a Voodoo Ranger Juicy IPA.
Look,
Honey
I'm
shot.
drinking your favorite. Look, it's where is it? It's a dill picker sour.
Dill Picker.
Dill picker. Ryan's here too. He's up there somewhere
Howdy.
on my screen.
That's correct.
And then this is
Wow.
a person, Sal. Right? Did I get it right?
Yeah, that's Sal. I know
Okay.
Sal very well from the GGD crew.
Yeah.
Great Gadsby Dick.
Great game debate.
I forgot the rest of the letters.
That's right. You nailed it. Great Gatsby Dick.
Yes, isn't Leonardo DiCaprio in your crew as well?
Yeah, he hangs.
With 19-year-olds. True. He does.
Wait, where's it? Where's the crickets?
No, they're going. I'll open up my window.
There we go. But yes, we are back. You know, what was it? It's been about 2 weeks, right?
It's been a few weeks
3.
since the last
I think it's been
episode.
3.
Yeah.
You know, we suck at recording weekly podcasts.
No. See, last time we all agreed this is not weekly. This is when we have the time and the stuff to talk
Listen,
about.
all right, it's going to have to become weekly or we will have no content if you guys are stopping Gotta Rank 'em All because we're going to have nothing.
It'll come back once we have some other
Clearly,
stuff ready.
nobody cares about Wasted because what do we have? Like, we have one viewer and it's you, which is sad.
You don't put
really.
it on the Discords. You know.
I did.
Well,
did.
just ours though.
That's the only one I'm a part of. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah, I don't post things on social media anymore because I got
Yeah,
off of it. for
Tyler
my-
left, so I can't even tag him on anything. Also, I'm fairly confident that Tyler was the social media manager person,
He was.
I was.
and then he's just like, you know what? I'm not going to do social media anymore. So fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, it's for my own mental health problems. You know, I got mental health issues. I got to stay off social media.
And Chris ran away, so he doesn't
Chris-
like us anymore.
Chris got fit and got laid, so he's out of here.
Speaking
And now
of,
some guy just joins in this corner.
I saw feet in our recording this morning. Did
Yeah.
anybody else see that?
Yeah, their feet.
I saw my own feet. It'd be funny if
Why are your feet in Chris's bedroom?
it'd be funny if like there was nobody attached to those feet. They were just disembodied feet on his fucking bed. He just had fucking
Oh,
stumps
God.
laying on his bed the whole time.
Why would you do such a thing?
I don't know.
Guess what? I'm drunk.
Tom, you
is
just
this?
pulled a lightsaber out of yourself and then
I
disappeared
like how
on
he
camera.
disappeared into nothing.
In case you
Yeah.
didn't know, we just recorded a podcast on Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, we all
know,
love
We
that
also
game.
just did Wasted.
Yeah, it's
So-
been
Do
a
you
content
know
day.
anything about this Jedi Survivor game, Sal?
yeah, started it on PlayStation.
Okay,
Oh,
we won't
fun.
spoil anything. It's very, very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Some of us would say game of the year.
I think all three of us right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you stick with it, man, because it's
I'm
it-
liking it.
Oh
the-
yeah.
it gets really fucking good. The last third of that game is exceptional.
What story beats have you seen so far, Sal?
I just got off the little Tatooine like planet. And right when they gave me the
Yeah.
chance to explore, I was like, let me go back and clear everything I can.
Yeah, you're decent into it. You're a decent
Yeah.
amount into it.
There's a good
Yeah.
amount of like there's a good pacing between you get these abilities, now go do this, and like
Yeah.
that's one
Yeah.
thing that game does not suck at is pacing, where many games suck at pacing
Yeah.
lately.
Definitely
I
lets
mean,
you play
they hit
the
the
way
ground
you want.
running, right? You don't lose your powers at the beginning for the
Yes.
most
Yeah.
part. They add to the stances.
Yep.
Mhm.
My roommate called it American Jedi. The guy with the gun.
I've seen so many videos of just like people doing the red, white, and blue with the mullet and the fucking the Van Dyke and just with the blaster and the saber.
I mean,
You
it's
know,
got something
There's
for
a
everyone.
trophy if you put the mullet on and you drop kick somebody.
Yeah, Roadhouse.
Yeah, it's called Roadhouse.
Amazing. Amazing.
There's
It's
also
already,
one called Cobra Cal where you put the headband on and do some training, which is hilarious.
Very good.
Yes.
I love
So
it.
anyway, if you haven't listened to us before, this is just about anything entertainment related. We usually start with games. Obviously, we're talking about Jedi Survivor currently.
Yeah, not a bad call. It might be my game of the year. I play
It
a lot,
is,
but it's super. It is. You're right. I
I'm
should've
telling you
just
right
asked
now,
you.
this is your game of the year, whether you like it or not.
I don't know. We got a lot of year left.
Yeah, there is a lot left.
That's the
So
problem.
But I
much-
mean,
so much
Elden
shit
Ring,
coming
Elden Ring held on pretty good last year. So
I
That's
would
different.
be
That game was
except
majestic.
for fucking Preston, who can just like burn in hell.
Preston
I, am still salty about that.
and his immortality. I think Jedi will fall no lower than number 3 for me. I would be shocked if anything comes out more than putting 2 spots above it. I could
thing
see
that
Baldur's
could-
Gate going above it, maybe. Maybe Spider-Man.
I think the only thing that could dethrone it for me is Final Fantasy 16.
See, and
There's-
I think that's going to be up there, but I don't think the writing, at least from what like I have not watched. Like even when I said I was going to watch that PlayStation, or what is it? What do they call them?
Yeah,
Did it play?
State
Yeah,
play.
the extended play
Yeah.
of when they did like the 15 minutes.
I didn't
20
watch
minutes
any of
on.
it.
I didn't watch any of it either, and I said I was going to watch it, and then
Yeah, I didn't.
life sucks, and I didn't watch any of it. And
but,
you know what? I'm better off that. I'm fine.
but my thing is like when I see a game, like the first trailer I see or the first like initial reveal I see, that's all I need. I don't want to see more because I want to be surprised by what I see when I play the game.
True. Yeah.
You know, so it's like the more they show Final Fantasy 16, the more I'm actually put off from it.
Well,
I don't
I
want
mean,
to see more. I want to see
Above
less.
and beyond like a cinematic, I would like to see a little bit of gameplay. Like if it's a trailer that's literally just a cinematic,
don't.
I might want to see just how things are gonna like kind of function.
Like 10-15 minutes of
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah.
need
I
like
don't-
a
I don't
huge
even
thing.
want
I just need
that.
like a 2-minute gameplay. Like
I think
trailer.
I think they need to do like a reveal trailer and then like later on down the road, closer to release, a 3-minute gameplay trailer, and that's it. That's all you need. Show.
right, yeah,
what's
I don't
being-
need to know any more about the story. Like I
But
haven't
they-
watched anything on
yeah.
Diablo past that because I know it's Diablo. I'm gonna play Diablo. I
The only thing
every
I've
Diablo.
seen from Diablo is that first initial reveal trailer. I've seen nothing else.
Oh, there was 2 like cinematic. I think I watched both the cinematic ones.
I've seen nothing else. I've seen that first
Because
reveal
there's the
trailer.
first one where they're in like the temple, and then the second one where they actually show Lilith, right?
The first one shows Lilith. She pops
it?
up at the end. Yeah.
Because I think there's a second cinematic one, and not any
Yeah.
game. Like I've seen stills, but not. I didn't play the weekends or anything because I'm like I'm not going to download it to play it for a weekend when I know I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. So it's like you show me the first reveal. Oh, Diablo 4, I'm getting it.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
it's like Midnight Suns. I was like, I'm iffy on some of the characters but that game was fucking fun.
I still haven't played that. I'm waiting
Did
for
you
a
beat
sale.
that one? Play it all the way through?
Yeah.
Midnight
I didn't
Suns?
play. I have not played any of the DLC, which I'm hit or miss on it, but
I'm gonna get a beer. Hold on.
I could I'll just wait till all the DLC's out and then go revisit it because I have it digitally anyway.
Yeah.
And
I
what do you
usually
have?
never do
You have
that.
Storm, Mobius, and Deadpool. I think are the 3 DLC characters. And I think the most out of those that I would have been excited for was Storm.
Hmm.
I mean, I'd be more excited if fucking Cyclops was in there because best
Pew,
X-Men ever.
Yeah, you're a big X-Men dork.
I love the Summers family, man. Havoc is fucking awesome.
You love him, why don't you marry him?
Cyclops, Cable. I would if they were real people.
Ooh la la.
Should I call up Josh Brolin and be like, you know what? Put on your sexy Cable outfit and come on
Ooh
over.
la la. I'm in love.
I'm a big time podcaster, baby.
That's right.
I get one person to watch my.
Haven't you
fucking
seen my
streams.
shows on YouTube?
I mean, you see this guy right here? We literally took a frog and peed on one another.
We did do that.
Yes.
What episode's that? I'll go back.
That's our It Takes Brews when we were playing It Takes Two for Wasted.
Oh, we crossed the streams.
Yep.
Oh God.
I don't know if you know that, but we're pretty funny, Tyler and I.
Cracking up.
Relatively, I assume.
I mean, to ourselves, we are quite hilarious.
They enjoy their own
Uh,
company.
Comedy is relative. I don't know, man. We've got some pretty good shit out there.
Yeah.
I enjoy hanging out with y'all.
I even went back in our Wasted channel, has the clip of the Elden Ring. Welcome.
Oh yeah.
Which
That was
that is one of the most hilarious things. Not above and beyond Jeffrey being a fart cloud in our D&D session
That's true.
No.
and completely breaking Ryan's final boss.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes, it was great.
Stun locked the big bad with a fart cloud in bad rolls for 4 turns.
Jeffrey, who does nothing the entire time.
The whole night just did nothing.
Look who came to say hi.
Blinks.
Came in and was like, I'm going to do this spell, and then just rolled terribly over and over. Giddy!
Clyde wanted to come by and say hello.
Oh,
Hello,
Clyde.
cat.
So Clyde, what games have you been playing?
Clyde's been playing, licking his
Shit.
crotch.
Shit in Tyler's shoe.
That's a
But
game
anyways,
nobody
we will
loses.
we will talk about games now. So Tyler, you can start off with the games.
Okay. What have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of random shit. I've been dabbling. I got the platinum in Jedi Survivor, so I've been trying to like figure out what the fuck to play for the last week. So I've been going back and forth between a lot of games.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
still,
hit the, it's like the Elden Ring blues. Like I
yeah.
finished Elden Ring last year. It's like I don't know what to play.
That's
Nothing
one
was
of the-
sticking.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that actually kind of sucks about playing a really good game, because after you play a really good game, you realize how shitty a lot of games
A
are.
lot of games are.
Not like shitty, but you know what I mean. It's just like they're not as
They raise the
attention-grabbing.
bar so high that
Yeah,
nothing
that,
else
like-
is a ladder that even gets to that level.
But there is one that has been scratching that itch randomly, and it's because of Tom. Tom randomly said he played it, and it's Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I've been playing that for the past week.
It is so silly.
Yeah, I've only got about 5 hours into it. I haven't been able to put
Bro,
enough
are you
time
like
into it.
halfway through 4? I think that's where I am.
Yeah, I'm roughly through halfway 4. I believe I'm going to the work place with the 2 party members.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's super silly, but it's also like incredibly riveting. Like
Yeah.
the story beats that they have, like with the Yakuza characters and stuff, and like what happens with Ichiban is like, I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like this is actually deep. And then you're sitting there in Yokohama, and the Bleach Japan group comes up, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And like they get
Yes.
into like this Bleach Japan stuff. It's really good, and like I
No
love how
more
they
prostitution.
I love how they mix this like fantasy world with like the real world, and how Ichiban has like this obsession with Dragon Quest, and that's how he views the world. And
Yeah, and then once all the characters that you start fighting like start
start to
turning into
morph.
different things, yeah.
Yeah,
Depending
it's-
on what your imagination is at.
Mhm.
yeah, it's really good. I'm really enjoying that game. It hit me in a way I wasn't expecting. I've had it downloaded for a long time. I just haven't played it.
Oh yeah.
And because of Tom, I finally took that step, because he just was like, "Oh, I'll try it out." But I've been really enjoying it. I think the writing in that game, and I'm doing something I don't usually do in Japanese games. I always play the Japanese version with the subtitles for English, but at this one I'm playing the English audio only. And the voice acting in this game is in the English version is really fucking good.
Really good.
It's really
every-
funny because as you're
For
getting
every
farther
character.
in this chapter, like there's a guy they come what is it called? It's like Fast Times at Ridgemont High is what the little side one is called, but it's not Ridgemont High, it's whatever the university is called. And there's a guy who's speaking English to you, and you're like, what the fuck is this guy saying? I'm like, what are you talking about? You're speaking English right now.
It's actually it's one of those things I want to bring up too. It's funny because it does that same thing. Like during the cutscenes, everybody's speaking English, but then like it'll go into those sections where it's like kind of a cutscene, but it's just dialogue between characters, and they're emoting in Japanese. Like they'll say like that first sentence in Japanese, and then the rest of the dialogue is in just text box. And I love that because like I have it set for all English, but then it's just like they're like sayonara at the end, and it's like what the fuck? And, like that makes no sense.
Yes. I've
But,
also been doing in English.
The voice acting is incredible. It's really, really good. Nanba is such a good character.
Yeah.
Oh man,
love
some
it.
of his skills are just fucking ridiculous.
Also,
that you
yes.
get.
I love the fact it's just like one of his skills is like, I'm gonna throw a bird seed at you and let all these
Yes.
fucking birds attack you.
I always do so when you do the fire breathing one, the look that he gives you is
I
literally
haven't used it yet.
oh, I swear to God, it is Chow Yun Fat's face from like any of his movies.
Mhm.
Like just the way he looks, I swear to God, it's Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah, I love it though. It's good. I mean, it drew me in a way I wasn't expecting. Like this past week, I've actually been thinking about it while I've been at work, and that's how you know that's when you know you're attached to a game. It's like I'm at work and I'm thinking about, oh, I want to go home and play this. I've been playing a couple other things. I'm still going through Metroid Prime Remaster. That game it's fun, but I also hate it at the same time. I think the platforming is absolute trash. The platforming is really, really bad. It's just so floaty, and like I miss jumps all the time. Granted, I'm drunk a lot when I play it, but I miss a lot of jumps.
It
And I
makes
feel like
bugs appear that normally wouldn't be there.
eat a bag of dicks, Tom. And but it happens all the time where I'm like, I just feel like the platforming, it's one of those platformers, like, you know how first person platformers are, where it's like you jump, but you have to look directly down to make sure that you land on the platform.
Right.
Mhm.
It puts you in those scenarios a lot. And I'm stuck on this boss right now, and it's a one of the pirate raiders or whatever. It's like one of the giant ones, and I cannot fucking beat it for whatever reason. It's like the worst part about that game is it makes it incredibly difficult to dodge enemy attacks. It's the way that they've designed it. It's like it almost feels like every attack is locked onto you immediately. So it's like no matter what you do, you're not getting away from anything ever. I have a lot of the energy tanks or whatever, but I'm still taking just a fuck ton of damage all the time. And so when I'm going into these boss fights, I'm just getting fucked up. So it's pretty frustrating. I've gotten all the abilities, gotten all the visors, I've gotten all the plasma beams and shit that you get. I think I've gotten all the suits at this point. So now I just got to get all the artifacts, so then I can go back and fight Ridley. But I mean, the game still looks and runs fantastic on Switch, which I'm really surprised about. But it's goddamn, it's hard as fuck. And
I'm
other
actually
than
starting a
that,
support group for people that are struggling with Metroid Prime Remaster.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have you at the meetings and just tell your story.
Yeah, you know, my story is going to be, hey, I missed this fucking platform for the 15th time, and then I fell into the water and had to go all the way back up. God damn, that is legitimately.
I hate that in first person games.
I would say probably I have like 10 or 15 hours in the game. I would say probably 3 hours of that is just backtracking to the same fucking platform because I fucking missed a jump. There was, I swear to God, of my life, like 3 days ago, I missed a jump. I just turned my Switch off. I said, "Fuck this, I'm done." I hate it.
Yeah,
It
I've been
happens all
there.
the time. And the
I've been
save
there.
points, there is a certain point where you get the plasma beam, and you have to go back to the mines, and it's a huge fucking section, and there is no save point in between. And you just get fucked up the whole time. Like, you have constant enemies coming at you. And it's the enemies where you constantly have to change what weapon you're using to fight them. Like, one you have to use the energy beam, one you have to use the
Yeah.
ice beam. And they just fuck you up. They do a ridiculous amount of damage. And they never give you energy to come back to. And man, that part took me 3 or 4 times, and I almost deleted the game off my Switch. I was like, I'm done with this. But I do enjoy it, but I fucking hate it at the same time.
As moments
Yeah.
of like pure frustration for you.
Yeah.
I tried to uninstall Civ 6. I've been playing Civ 6 on my downtime, and I was just so frustrated. I hit uninstall, stepped away from my computer, came back a few hours later, and I guess the app didn't close by the time I hit Steam uninstall. So it's like, I'm still here, David. You know, it's basically like, you tried to uninstall me, but I'm still here. And guess what? I just got off a 3-hour session.
Yeah, I think it is like one of those guilty pleasures where I'm like, I fucking am not enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it at the same time.
Because when you pass that, the achievement
It feels good.
That's why Elden Ring felt so dang good.
Elden Ring
Survivor.
felt good for all the right reasons, I believe.
Yeah,
game was just good.
platforming frustrations kind of just don't help with it.
I think it's the platforming really fucks that game up. But other than that, I tried Dragon Ball Z Kai
Kakarot.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and did not really enjoy that for the first 15 minutes. It put me into a fight first thing with Piccolo, and I was like, I don't like this fighting mechanics.
Yeah, it plays very much like the Xenoverse games, so
yeah, and
I'm
I don't like
fairly
that.
used to that. But I mean,
Yeah, I didn't like
I
that.
like Dragon Ball, so I played through a bunch of it. The fishing's fun because you use your tail to catch the fish.
I tried this other game called Dimera. It's supposed to be like a Souls-like.
Amnesia, yeah, it's the Plague Doctor one.
Yeah, plays like garbage. It played like absolute dog shit. So I deleted that because the way it played was absolute dog shit.
Isn't it like a $30 game?
Yeah, it's on PlayStation
budget.
Extra as well. So I downloaded it for free on PlayStation free.
My cat says hi too.
Free.
And yeah, I immediately uninstalled that. I played it for like 10 minutes. I was like, this game plays like shit. So I
Better
uninstalled
or
that.
worse than Mortal Shell?
Oh, worse, way worse.
Oh.
Wow.
I put like 3 or 4 hours in Immortal Shell. I put like 25
Oh,
minutes.
it didn't
into
even
it.
seem like you put that much in, but
Yeah, I put a decent amount of time in Immortal Shell, but it just wasn't hitting that spot.
Hmm.
But this game is just, it's trash. It plays absolutely terrible. It's awful. Don't play it.
I hadn't planned on it.
And then the last game I played, I got drunk as shit last night, and I was about to go to sleep. I watched a movie, and then as I was going to sleep, I was like, I'm gonna play some fucking Banjo-Kazooie, bro.
Nuts
I
and
was-
bolts?
No, OG Banjo-Kazooie.
Hey, you just play nuts and bolts, and apparently that is just what the new Legend of Zelda
Yeah,
is.
Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't like nuts and bolts. I think that's a
Oh, well,
terrible
then you're
game.
probably not going to like the Tears of the Kingdom.
Great, that's fun for me. But the OG Banjo-Kazooie, so good, still holds up. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I was drunk and nostalgic last night. I was like, ooh, what am I gonna play, baby?
Ooh.
As I'm going night night. And
Nate,
man,
Nate.
what a great game that is. Game still holds up. It's so easy and fun. I love it. That's it. That's all I've been playing.
Ryan, what do you got for games?
Oh, and Fortnite. Fortnite's so good. Play Fortnite.
Well, I've got a game that I see Sal's background, and I know I've been playing that with Sal, so we can just gush
Yeah, we can
over.
gush.
Let me guess. Hold on. Starship
False.
Troopers.
Yes, there's a colon.
Eat a bag of dicks, Tom.
Extermination.
Why am I eating a bag of... You're the one that won't play it because you don't have a PC. Why
You
am
guys
I
should
eating
just
a bag of
split
this?
a bag of dicks.
Well, technically, I do
Ooh.
have a PC.
That's a
I'm
good
on
call.
it right now. So
Yeah, it's been an absolute blast. 16-player co-op. I didn't know I wanted a co-op game that was that large, and so far the community has been great. People are either fine and helpful, or they're quoting the movie and making it just an absolute joy of a night. There's 2 mission types so far. The first one is like forward advance to an area, set up a base, and then hold it against the horde for a little while a science machine does its thing, and then extract. And then the other mission type is a little more involved, where you've got to like get to a forward operating base and supply with ore so that you can build up your defenses. And other people are bringing gas in for a specific operation, while another team can be off doing a third thing to try and reinforce the team with rocket launchers and get some more offense on the team. It's really cool so far. It plays really fun. The classes all feel really distinct and have their own real distinct purpose in battle. I really did. We had 8 players in a lobby, so we had like half a lobby full of
oh my
our friends
God, that
playing.
sounds awesome.
It was so good.
It
I've
was
been
a
playing
blast.
Is it first person or third?
first.
First.
Yeah, I've been playing operator. Sal, which class have you been?
So I've been going between Hunter and Bastion. Hunter has a jetpack, like kind of like light rifle or the typical assault rifle you'd see in the movies. And then the Bastion just drops in place with like a 360-degree wall. And they're both fun. They're both fun, and I'm slowly unlocking new abilities, satchels and grenade types and whatnot.
Yeah.
My God, the game is so fun.
It's in a very bare bones state still, because it's been in early access for like 3 days, and it's still a blast. Like
Yeah.
the second night we played, I played for 7 hours straight, because just
God damn.
more people
Yeah.
kept coming in, and I'm like, well, I'm here for another mission. Like, let's go.
That last mode, once we got everyone to level 5 in the alpha, the mode that he described, it requires communication, because you can technically just get the one resource and kickstart the end game mission, which is the wave defense. Or if you're intelligent enough, just have your guys go out and make sure they carry the blue resource that builds up because it's a bit of a tower defense. You have to build up your base. You
Mhm.
get to set up walls, and there's no real commander. Everyone has the same ability to build something, and hopefully everyone agrees. And so far, the teams have been pretty good. The walls and the defense and the setting up of the turrets and the coordination, I really enjoy it. It satisfies a lot.
Yeah.
What was that dinosaur game that came out?
Oh,
The Isle?
No.
Ark?
It was last year.
It was
We
a
played
three-player co-op on Game Pass.
We played
Brian,
the
you
beta.
and Chris played it, and
Yeah.
then Tyler and I played it by ourselves.
I played a good bit of it.
Something Extinction.
Second Extinction.
Ain't that- Yeah,
Second Extinction. Is it kind of like
Oh.
that? Like as far as gameplay wise?
No, I would say no.
I just
Honestly,
say because Second Extinction seemed like it had like a lot of modes as far as like
Second
what your
Extinction is
activity-
more Left 4 Dead like in my mind, and this
Okay.
this
Yeah.
feels more like they
It's
wanted to
based off
take. Oh, go ahead, Sam.
a squad mod. Are you familiar with Squad?
No.
Think of like a real time or a more realistic Battlefield. So it's based off an engine that's meant to run two 50-person teams in
Okay.
multiplayer, and they modified it to be 16 players in relatively large maps, and you're basically chasing waypoints. You know, if you've been playing video games as long as we have, you're just in the end just chasing a waypoint and either defending.
I've
or
only been
moving
playing
on to
video
the
games
next.
for one day.
But it's just the
I'm
whole scene
new.
wrapped around it is so fun. People, like you said, yelling the quotes, the gunplay feels like, oh, this is how the gun sounds. This is how the gun should feel. And then the moments when you get overrun and you somehow happen to survive by running over the bodies of your teammates or obstacles, it just feels.
Are there weird mind bugs in the game?
Not
does
yet.
The vagina, does the vagina bug come out?
No, so far
With your
they've got the
brains?
little roach bugs, they've got the warrior bugs, they've got gunner bugs, and they've got grenadier
Artillery?
bugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
movie
and
used
tiger
to give me
bugs.
horrible nightmares when whatever that beetle was that would fucking laser people and melt their bodies.
Oh, with the acid spray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the napalm like thing. The
Yeah, that
orange
shit
spray.
fucked me up hardcore. It's like I was watching it with my dad when I was a kid. I was like, "Watch it, this dad." He's like, "You're gonna watch it and like it." I was like, nightmares for the rest of my life. Trauma.
Man,
me talk to my
flamethrower
therapist
weapon
about
would be
this.
so cool.
Flamethrower weapon would be cool. And that's the cool thing is like we've unlocked a bunch of. You start out with like the standard assault rifle, and at least for my class, the next thing I unlocked was like a DMR that's really powerful but lower magazine size, lower ammo count as you go through the mission.
How's the gunplay?
I think that's the thing that for me still needs work. The camera controls. There's no separate modifier for aim down sight speed, so you have to set a speed that feels good at aim down sight, and then maybe you move a little bit slowly while you're not aiming. It's still in
Yeah.
early access.
What would you compare the
Like the
gunplay
feel.
to?
Probably close to like a Borderlands, or it's a horde shooter. Like it doesn't feel bad. I don't hate it. I just hate
Yeah.
the lack of like granularity I have to make how it feels better for me right now.
It's bare bones on the option front.
Yeah. But it doesn't feel bad at all. I
PC only, I assume.
for the time being. Yeah. The team hasn't said it's coming to console. None of their previous games have, but none of their previous games have been an IP like Starship Troopers, and companies want to make money, and getting your biggest install base possible is the best way to do that. I think if it does come to console, it's still probably a year and a half, 2 years out, because it just hit early access for PC.
The roadmap says that they don't plan on releasing for a year, and it's not even on the table to discuss the console yet. So this is like super early access, but I'm on board for $25. I've already had, like you said, 7 hours worth of fun. I don't know what I'm at, but
Yeah.
I'm at a couple.
I know I played a couple hours the first night, but then that second night I got on, I played one, and then 2 people joined, and then 2 more people joined, and then 2 more people joined. It was just like, let's go.
Yeah, I'm at 10 hours already, and it came out 3 days ago.
Yeah, I'm like 9.5.
That's a pretty good indicator of whether it's fun or not. So
Yeah, it's a real blast. Even with those little, like I said, the aiming thing feels like a nitpick. It really does. The game feels.
I mean, you gotta
really dumb.
gotta point out the
I do.
flaws. You
For
have
sure.
to.
It's
And-
accurate. It's accurate. And it's
Yeah.
early access. It's just it exactly doesn't feel super.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. Is
fine.
like even if it's early access, there's no nitpicking. It's like developers, this is the
They
issue.
want to
That's
know,
true.
yeah. It's
Uh,
the whole point in early development is like to put it out so they, you can
Definitely.
fine tune shit.
It's
and
not like Jedi Survivor where it's like I had technical issues
right.
throughout, and
Mhm.
that was
but it's 1.0.
a full release.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your PlayStation also was ready to explode.
That has nothing to do with it.
And they've got a bunch of feedback forums on their Discord, so I know we've had people from our group already mention things that would be really cool to see implemented. One of the things, as you're extracting, people will not get in the ship and try to farm more kills for XP. And one of the suggestions we made was you don't actually get XP during the extract phase
Right,
unless you're
extraction.
standing in the ship killing things. Which would be a great way to incentivize people getting on as fast as possible, but still killing things for the people
Sure.
that are trying to get on.
As would be reality of life.
Right.
Like you're trying to get the fuck out of there.
yeah, exactly.
Hold on, guys. I need some more bug juices.
Yeah, I need this XP before we leave.
So
I don't care if I die.
I'm definitely excited to be keeping an eye on this as the early access develops. be playing more. I should stream some of it sometime soon. So, people listening, keep your eye on our YouTube channel. I'll probably stream some. Maybe this week.
I'd like to see some of that.
Other than that, I beat Dredge since the last time we recorded. I really adore that game. Dredge, the fishing game. The
Oh yeah.
Yeah, crafty and fishing.
That's a really good time. I part of me says once you beat the game, check a walkthrough because you maybe didn't get everything. If you only beat it the one time. And there's stuff that's like randomized, so you may have a very hard time finding it without that walkthrough. Don't be afraid to use walkthroughs, people. I use
walkthroughs all the time. They're the best.
Yeah, they're so good. And then as my background, Cassette Beasts. I have been adoring this game. I've got like 20 hours in it now. I think I'm nearing the 3/4 of the way done mark, give or take.
Really good creature design, just from what I see behind you.
Yeah, I mean, I really dig all these creatures. It's really solid.
Love that rocket. Love the weird crow thing with the hood.
That guy?
Yeah, I love that. I love the weird fox knight. Great.
The Pelangolin. The Pelangolin, I think is what that one's called. Pretty solid naming conventions as well. I really like what they're doing to shift away from the Pokemon formula. So instead of catching these creatures and leveling them up individually, you as a character are leveling up and transforming into them. So even late game, when you catch a new creature, you can start using it immediately because it's your level. It just maybe doesn't have a huge move pool. Like that's the big thing. But moves are done way differently. Moves are stickers on the cassettes that you can peel off of any cassette and put on any other cassette. Even if that cassette learned it through leveling up, you could take that move off of one and put it onto another. There's fusions, which are really cool. So like this character here is a friend of yours.
Monster Rancher style fusion?
I haven't played Monster Rancher, so I couldn't say.
Okay.
This character right here is Kaylee, and she's one of your fighting companions. You and her can fuse together, and then your monsters combine into a bigger monster. It generates more AP every turn, deals more damage, has both of the types of the creatures. And that's I think the coolest thing is that type advantages and disadvantages do not do anything like you would expect them to do from a Pokemon perspective. They're not just an attack buff or debuff. They straight up do different things depending on what type is attacking and what type is offending. So if a fire type hits a air type creature in this game, the air type creature gets a defensive wall of updrafted air in front of them. If a fire type creature hits a plastic creature, they become poison types as the fumes from the burning plastic change. As a metal type hits a ground type, they become weakened by the harder material hitting the softer material, and their defense goes down. It's way more interesting interactions between the elements. Evolutions are way different, so because the creatures themselves aren't leveling up, each creature is recorded on a cassette, hence Cassette Beasts. And as you use those creatures, they can get star ratings, and once they hit 5 stars, you can remaster them instead of evolve them into a new form. And a good handful of those have like different branching paths that you can take as you level them up, which give them different types. I see Tyler just like
he's brimming.
So good.
It's a really good time. It's got a really awesome 2D HD aesthetic. And the music is it's so good in a game called Cassette Beasts, where there's a lot of stuff involved around music. There's a lot of music references. The music is really top notch, as it should be. Also, the game just has really smart vibes and fun stuff. Like instead of potions to heal your cassettes, you have pencils to rewind the tape and heal them.
So good.
It's on PC Game Pass right now and is coming to console.
You talked about the last episode too. It's like,
yeah, and now I've played a lot more of it, and it's really good. I really like it.
Such a game for me.
Yeah, well, it's coming to console Game Pass in 5 days on the 25th of May. So
I'm waiting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are my 3 games: was Starship, Cassette, and Dredge.
Sal, what you got for games?
Well, Starship, for one, we already covered. Ding ding, easy. I've also got back into V Rising. They released the Gloomrot expansion. It's like their Poison Swamplands. And it's like an ARPG. and I've been playing with a buddy. The twist is you're a castle-owning vampire. There's multiple plots of land in this relatively large map, and you can find these little places, put a castle heart, which feeds off blood. You have to kill creatures and monsters and feed it, and it has a real-time clock. So I'm realizing right now I haven't played the game in a couple days, so that castle I laid out is probably gone now. But if I were to be more consistent with the gameplay, I'd be able to run a 4-story castle, have slaves, have people like under my control, have yeah, it's a fun game, and it's not like leveling based off
Abraham Lincoln
experience.
has a bone to pick with you, sir.
Well, I have a bone to pick with him. I've got a few things to say myself, and he's not showing his face at the meetings.
You show the back of his head at a theater, though.
Bring me the back of his head one more time. Yeah, it's a fun game, and you kill bosses to get new abilities. You don't level up through experience, like I said. It's kind of something I really don't like in games, which is crafting. I'm over crafting. I'm tired of chopping down wood to get a stone thing, to get a metal thing, to get
Crafting has to be a certain way for me to really enjoy it in a game.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed in this one for some reason. I enjoy it. They added because it's still early access, so they added some villains or low-level enemies that drop some of the higher level items that you would need to linearly work your way to in other instances. So it's kind of nice. It speeds up gameplay. And like I said, once you get a castle built and you have everything going, it's a lot of fun. My friend and I were just waiting for something to play.
Are you playing this
Kill
one?
time until Diablo 4. It's on PC.
PC.
Yeah, we played the Diablo 4 beta, so we were hooked on Diablo. We shouldn't have done it because it was like 3 days of being like addicted to crack and partying, and then like you have to go home to your normal life. And you're like, I can pretend like I don't do crack on the when I go to Vegas now.
Oh, geez.
I've never done crack, by the way. I just just met me today.
Yeah, just that
Just wanna
one
put it out
time.
there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I've never even seen it. I can only guess. It looks like sugar that's been heated. I don't know.
Yeah, you can only guess.
Live in San Diego. I mean, I should know, right?
Yeah. There all the time.
Let's see. Oh, and I got it on the Humble Choice recently, but I got back into Death Stranding. I've been
Dude, I
playing
just
that.
downloaded that game. I haven't played it yet. I just
So
downloaded
fun.
the Game of the Year edition.
Do you
You know
have
what the
it
Game
on
of the Year
PS5?
edition is? You should just listen to the podcast that Ryan and I did. You guys are playing Resident Evil.
You mean an amazing game?
No, I mean Resident Evil.
They were playing a great game while we were playing an amazing one.
Ah, there we go.
Resident Evil 8 was amazing. What do you I mean, it was a great
You guys
game.
sitting on 8? Game's
Yeah.
fun.
We played Resident Evil 8. They played Death Stranding. We had dual explorations going at the same time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was a fun
back
time.
when we recorded stuff on a regular basis.
Listen, life,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was before Tom and I got new jobs and I moved.
Yeah, it was my second new job.
Yeah,
Why'd you go on and get work? That's the problem.
yeah. You know what you shouldn't do?
You know,
be
if people-
employed. Don't be
Yeah,
employed.
if people
Yeah.
would have watched us
Sure.
more, then we wouldn't have to worry about it. But when
Yeah,
we
we
have
need
one
more views
viewer
so I can stop
that is
fucking driving a
literally
truck.
one of the people that's talking during the podcast, that doesn't really help.
I'd pay for this Patreon, at least $1
Thank
a
you.
month.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans where I just sell pictures of my feet.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get negative views on that one. We're going to O views. to
Gonna
YouTube.
negative.
Yeah,
You
they're going to
never
be like,
know.
you'd have to watch this video now because we owe
You
them.
might have beautiful feet and you wouldn't know it because Tyler's bringing you down.
Yeah, come on, man.
You might never
Show 'em.
find out.
Let's see 'em. Show them right now.
Bust out them toes, the piggies.
Hell yeah, I suck toes.
That's the cassette beast right there. Those feet.
It's been around since the cassette, yeah.
It's a true story. I'm old. Yeah, I played Jedi Survivor, and I was playing Battlefield. And
Battlefield.
Battlefront.
Yeah. Okay.
Battlefront. I downloaded Squadrons again. I started playing through the campaign and that.
Oh,
A lot of Star Wars
Tom and I
happening.
played Battlefront together, and it was
Squadrons
a
is
great
fun.
time.
Yeah. Battlefront was a good time. There are fucking sweaty motherfuckers that play that game. still.
Sweats, dude.
Literally
Like, the
level
most
max,
sweats.
it says. It's like, what the fuck? How long have you been playing this game that you are max level?
Yeah, it's super fun. That game, it also looks incredible. Like, one of the best looking games out there. It looks so fucking good, but
Yeah.
man,
And
the
there is
sweats
no
in that
like
game.
there's no Battlefront 3, right? They're like,
No. I think it's
Yeah.
done.
it was
yeah.
rumored for a while, then it was shot down.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
it's
like,
done.
which
It-
sucks because it's a fun game.
The gameplay is fantastic. It's really good. But
But yes, we need
oof.
to.
All that now.
man, it would be super fun to go in with a squad of 4 and
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
that game. The gameplay, the gunplay is amazing. I love that you can go between first and third person.
Even though it took us
it looks
what,
so good.
an hour and a half to figure out how to switch from
Oh,
third person to first.
we're fucking stupid. Yeah, we're dumb.
What happened?
Holy shit, you can go to first person? What the fuck?
It doesn't-
Shit, I aim way
It
better
doesn't
now.
tell you. So like, if you haven't played the game in a long time, like I had 8 or 9 hours in the game before the last time I played it, and then Tom brought it up and we like installed it because Tom and I play together all the time because we're both dads and we work, so we have the same schedule basically. And so we played it, and it was like one of those things where, like, we were playing, and I was like, why is this my view? And he's like, well, this is my view. And I was like, well, how are you fucking seeing this
Yeah, 'cause
shit
you
like
asked
this?
how to switch shoulders, I think.
Yeah, and I was like, how do you do this? And you gotta like hold down on the D-pad and it switches shoulders. But if you hold it down for like 3 seconds, it goes from third person to first person. I played like 4 matches in third person. I was like, I gotta play first person this whole time? What the fuck?
And each match is like 45 minutes long. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
oh
played
my
like
god.
3 of them in third
Like we
person.
literally started on the base, went up and ended up defending our starship. Then you go back down to the base world, and
Yeah.
then they fucking got us again, and we're back up on our ship. It's like, Jesus Christ.
The
We're just going
matches
back
are
and
super
forth.
long. But
they're
I
fun.
love the fact that you can like the amount of characters that you can choose, like as you go through, you get battle points and you can select like unique characters to play as, and like you can play as like different Jedi and stuff throughout. Like if you're playing for the Empire, you can play as like Count Dooku, or you can play as General or the clones or the droids. I don't remember what that army is.
Separatists.
You can play as Count Dooku, or you can play as Grievous and shit like that. If the Empire, you can play as is it? You can't. It's not Palpatine, right? Is it Vader?
Yes, you can play as Palpatine.
You play as
you can play
Palpatine, Vader,
Palpatine, Kylo Ren, Vader,
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
because
there's,
it's,
like, a
it's
shit ton.
separated. It's separated between episodes, so you have like the first trilogy, the second trilogy, the third trilogy,
Yeah.
and then like you can play as Yoda, Han Solo,
Who's a
Luke.
bitch, by the
Leia.
way. If you ever have to fucking fight Yoda, that's a fucking pain in the ass.
But it's
Tiny
super-
little-
like
It's
odd
super
job.
fun because you get like specialty troopers too. So like if you're playing as the Empire and you get a specialty trooper, you can play as a trooper that has like a flamethrower. You can play as a trooper that has like a jetpack and a sniper and all kinds of shit like that, or like
When we
specialty
get to play.
droids. Huh?
Let's hop on. I got it on Epic, and I think
It's
on
so
PS5.
fun, dude. It's super fun. We've been playing PlayStation 5. We've
Yeah.
been playing on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I loaded up Squadrons, and I actually played through most of, because I never played through the Battlefront campaign, so I was playing through that, and then I loaded up Squadron. I've been playing through the campaign for Squadrons. You know, just the Star Wars kick, just because of
I think
Survivor
didn't you and I play the multiplayer together too?
for Squadrons.
Squadrons?
Well, not lately.
I know, but when it came out.
When it came out, my stream, you actually won the code for the free game. So I was giving away
Hey.
Squadrons back, before we were an entire thing, and on my Time Bomb Tom, he actually
Yep.
won the
Go
code
for
for the free
that.
game. But you did win. Yeah, you are the one that won the free game.
I don't remember that, but I remember playing it with you.
Yeah, we all played actually. All
Mhm.
4 of the
Yep.
the Spelunkers
Yeah, we played for a little while.
at the time. The problem with that game is they were like,
Yeah,
you know
where
what?
were you, Sal? You jerk.
The problem was like, this is a game, we're not putting out anything else for it. So literally,
Yeah,
it's-
that
Yeah.
that's
came
what they
out at
said at
release
launch.
was
Yeah.
it. And it was like,
Yeah.
man, it'd be so cool if you could get like do this, and like all you could unlock was like different customizations for your like dashboard, and you have like
Yeah.
a bobblehead or something. And I'm like,
More
It's still
maps,
really
more
fun,
ships, more weapons would have been really cool.
That's pretty much what we said the entire time we played. It's like the controls felt great, the ships were
Yeah, it's
super
just-
fun to
it
use, but the
needed
second they
more.
launched it, they're like, "This is it." It's like,
yeah, there's no DLC, nothing's fucking coming out for it. This is all
Yeah.
it
That's
is.
such a bummer. That's
Yeah.
such a bummer.
yeah, it
I,
is a
I
bummer.
played it for a couple hours with some friends, and I remember liking it a lot. Just
Oh,
also
it's a ton
dropped
of
off.
fun.
Yeah.
This is my new beer.
It's just
It's a
your
Voodoo
face.
Ranger.
I'm on the
Yeah,
same beer.
Look, this is what Jedi Survivor was doing when I was trying to change my fucking lightsaber.
Oh, by the way, I didn't bring this up in the podcast, and it's not a spoiler. But after you beat it, you can change your lightsaber blade to one
Yeah,
that's
it
called
mentioned more colors.
Party. No, it's Party. It's called Party. Every time you swing your lightsaber, it changes its color.
Yes.
Are you
Yes, like,
serious?
Yeah, so
Paintball
every
color.
time you
That's
swing
awesome.
it, it'll go from like green, then it's purple, then it's white.
I need
Every
it.
time you swing it,
I need it
Dude,
so
it's a
bad.
different color.
Dude, that's sick as hell.
So it adds that one and it adds red, but otherwise, yeah. So I put that on. I'm like, well, I wonder what this is because literally when you pop it up, it just says green. But every time you swing it, it changes the color. It's fucking
Yes.
hilarious.
Sal, you know a game's
So-
good when Tom beat it 2 times before
Twice.
we recorded our last
I
episode.
just rolled credits this morning again before we recorded the last episode.
Damn, I gotta
Mostly
go finish
so it was
it.
fresh in my mind, but the second playthrough really was just more for fun and to
But
catch up.
also,
as we
you're a
go.
fucking dork. So
Yeah, that's true.
Don't feel like you have to rush it, Sal. There's a lot of fun stuff that is really
Oh,
cool
yeah.
to explore while you're playing it. But yeah, definitely, it's a good game. Make sure you see it to the
and
end.
make sure you play
Yeah.
Hollow Tactics.
Yeah,
I
Hollow
keep on
Tactics
missing
is
out on
really
the conversation, so I do gotta take speed up. That's another thing. I usually avoid the side games in games,
Don't.
like the mini games. I've heard multiple
Hollow
good things
Tactics
about
is so
Hollow.
fun. Yeah,
That's good
and
to know.
also
Thank you for the
Turgle.
recommendation.
Turgle is the best character in the game.
I've run into his side story, his echoes here and there.
Yeah. He's such a dick, dude. All he does is try to fuck people over.
The only people he's fucking over is the stormtroopers. It's hilarious.
Yeah, no, he's not just stormtroopers. It's stormtroopers and fucking raiders and shit.
Right, but people who need to be fucked over.
Raiders? Yeah, it sounds like he's doing the
Yeah.
I was
Lord's
almost
work?
said the Lord's work. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not
The
The
Star
Jedi-
Lord's work.
the Jedi's
Wait,
Lord.
wrong property.
So upon all of the Star Wars games that I've been playing, I've also downloaded Ghost Lore, which I'm excited to start. It's on Game
Oh,
Pass.
dude, I almost downloaded that. That's
So-
like the Diablo like, right?
In that isometric third person kind of
Yeah,
deal.
yeah,
Yes,
dude.
I
when
haven't
we were
downloaded, but I
I
have
just
not
downloaded it.
started it yet. But it came out on Friday, I think.
yeah, it looks super
And
good.
It looks
Looks
very, very
really
good.
good.
and I'm excited to play it. You know, in this median of like, I don't know what to play in the post Jedi Survivor blues.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, Like a Dragon is fun to play, but I'm playing it more so just to play it. Like, it's
Yeah.
fun to play, but it's not like, I'm not like Tyler where I'm like, you know, I'm thinking about it at work. Like, I get home and I'm like, I don't know what to play, but I'm going to play this for a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Because
thinking
it's
about it.
hilarious. Like, it's fun.
I think
Uh,
Ichiban is such a good character, man. He's so
He is,
cool,
he is.
man.
That game's really good. I need to go back and put more than 40 hours into it.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
other thing.
more-
Is like,
more than
I'm not gonna finish it because that game's probably like
That's
80
the
to
problem.
100 hours.
I put
easy.
40 hours in. I'm like, I love this game, but I've had enough for the time being. I
No,
need
but
to
that
step away.
Ghost game that Tom's talking about, I just was looking at it earlier, and I was like, man, this game looks fucking awesome. It looks like grid-based combat, but also
Yeah.
like
There's
Diablo.
another one that just came out, I think, that's on Game Pass that I was looking at today when we were thinking about wasting. I'm like, oh man, is this co-op? It's not co-op. So then I was pissed off and I didn't. I'm gonna look at it right now because I got my phone out. It is called Eastern Exorcist. It's a stunning 2D side scroller action RPG,
Oh yeah, I was looking at that as well. Yeah,
but that looked really cool as well.
Great name.
yeah, they added like 3 or 4 random fucking games to Game Pass today,
yeah,
yeah,
or this past few days.
Yeah, Friday a bunch came out again. That's the thing of it. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff that just randomly comes out, which is good, you know, for Game Pass.
Game Pass rules.
Is
That's
that
the
an
best.
Anchor with? Is that like? It looks like
Yeah.
Adventure Time.
What's this one called again? Intangible Tides. It's a really
got-
cool little can design.
We got 20 minutes till Ryan has to leave.
Yeah, we
Damn,
do.
I should've
No,
grabbed
he's
the
gonna
beer,
make it.
too.
All right, so games is over. We're gonna go to. But this will be an easy one because fucking Ryan doesn't watch anything. So let's go to watchables. Tyler, what do you got for videos, like movies, TV,
Okay. What did I
pornography? I
watch?
don't know.
So I just watched Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium last night with Oliver.
It's very good. I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Movie fucking rules.
Rhea watched it with me. At least
Hold
the
my
first half.
headset Hold on. It's so
Ryan
good. I'll
says,
hold my
I don't want to
fucking-
know anything about it.
Hold
So
on.
Ryan disappeared into cassette beats.
There we
I
go.
saw it last week.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, there's a lot of like
That was all right.
people that are like,
It's fun.
Marvel movies are crap lately. Like that, I've seen a lot of that, and they're like, "Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy is way better." Like, yes, I will see Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not gonna
believe
go see it in the
Guardians is
theater,
good.
but
Yeah.
I just want to
But,
see Ant-Man actually go crazy. Like, Like he's always like, I want to see him like throw one guy through 100 guys.
You know what?
You know what I
what
mean?
makes me so mad about Ant-Man is like honestly probably my favorite movie series of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is I love the Ant-Man movies, but I fucking hate when he turns into Giant Man and they're like, I'm
Slow.
giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He moves
Now
super
I'm
slow.
moving super slow.
Even
Yep.
in the movie, even in the movie when him and
Yeah.
Cassie are talking, it's like, what the fuck is like? You would still be normal.
You're
like,
just a normal fucking guy. You're just big.
Yeah, there's a scene that briefly, me and my friend watching, we were like, come on, like, it was right when they were kicking off. She's in the Wasp, and she's like, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this. And she flies and explodes through one ship. And then the next line is basically
Yeah.
like, Ant-Man
Yeah.
like, oh no, I'm overstored. And she's like, there's too many of them. And it's like, you already gave up. You gave up 2 lines away? What?
Yeah.
oh, and what's his name? What's it? Zab?
Veb.
Veb. It's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. The jelly.
I
the,
got
the
holes.
slime.
Yeah.
I got holes.
So weird. I got
He's
so
just
Yeah.
like uncomfortably touching his face, and they're like, "Oh,
And
yeah.
he like wipes the fucking ooze.
Oh, what? You can't understand me? Here, try a little more." And he's like trying to stick his finger in his mouth.
I love the part where just like it goes to his daughter and she's like, drink the ooze.
Drink the ooze. Yeah. Oh, when they're walking, Michael Douglas like that guy's. Holy shit! That guy's
Holy
broccoli.
shit, that guy looks like broccoli.
Oh.
And then he tries to hit up fucking what's her name?
I like when Michelle Pfeiffer is fucking talking about Bill Murray's there. I didn't know Bill Murray was in this at all.
I'll tell you what, Michelle Pfeiffer is fine as fuck in that movie. She is hot. Woo-wee! She's like 60 something. I was like, God damn. It's crazy.
We had this discussion about when Wakanda Forever. Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett, also 60
Yeah.
years old.
Mhm.
Woo-wee!
It helps that they were also formerly young Angela Bassett and formerly young Michelle
Yeah, but
Pfeiffer.
still, it's just like, Jesus Christ.
They've had a good run of being both of those hot
I know,
people
but
for
just
so long.
but you like, you know what you mean, like in old
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
You're like, they're gonna sag. I mean,
And it's not like, that I'm
oof.
sure that they've had, I'm sure Michelle Pfeiffer has had some work done, but it's not like to the point where like, what the fuck happened to her? Like Madonna? Like, you're like, what
Yeah.
fucking alien now exists in your body?
It's because like you look at Michael Douglas in that movie, you're like, God damn,
Oh, he's
Michael Douglas,
old
you're
as
looking
shit.
old as fuck, bro. You got that turkey neck going on, bro.
And he just shows up at the end with the fucking ants. Sorry,
dude,
I'm late.
that movie is so good. I loved
Uh,
it. I had such a good time with that movie.
Yes.
And I'll say it now, but man, I hope Jonathan Majors did not beat the fuck out of that woman because
I mean, everything that I can read is
He's
is-
so good
it's
in that
seeming
movie.
that he, it's and now the latest thing they said is this ex-girlfriend used to work for Marvel as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird.
I hope he didn't because
But
man, he's-
apparently there's a
he's so
video that
good.
exonerates him, and what was the Netflix movie I told you to watch that is very good too? It's a Western with him in it.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. It has Idris Elba and
Yes. It's very good.
something King,
Yeah, I saw it.
Regina King.
Yes. It's very good.
Regina King is so fucking good too.
That Watchmen show was pretty entertaining. Kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
She was in.
What else you
It
got?
was.
Watcher.
It was. Yeah.
Moving
Man,
along,
you-
Tyler. Watchables. Come on.
Uh,
Ryan's
I've been
gonna just shut us down.
hey,
No, I
he's,
won't.
he's got a heart out. It's his fault, not ours.
He's got a hard on.
Yep.
Prove it.
Bricked up.
He just
So
went
I-
from 6
I
to
watched
midnight.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium, and then I've been watching. I just started Transparence on Amazon.
Is that with what's his name from Arrested Development?
I don't know. It has
Yeah,
Chloe.
Jeffrey
It has
Tambor.
Chloe Grace Moretz in it.
I think it's
I
Jeffrey
swear
Tambor.
it's got the dead. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Arrested
haven't
Development.
even finished the first episode, but it's it's about this girl and she's like goes into like this virtual reality world.
Oh, that's not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't finished it, but it's good. I've also been watching Dr. Stone. It's an anime. I'm on like episode 6 or 7. Really fucking good. Love that anime.
Yeah. Jeffrey Tambor is in Transparent, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I haven't got that far into it. I watched the first season of Promise Neverland, which if you love anime or like anime, watch that fucking anime. It's incredible. The first season is one of the best written shows ever. There is a twist in the first episode that is so fucking good. Couldn't believe it. Like, I would come home, I'd watch it with my son, and every night I'd come home from work and I'd be like,
Promise Neverland.
Promised Neverland.
Yeah. My daughter watched it too. And
I,
she's like,
I
"Wow,
don't
this
want to
is
say what the
fucked up."
twist is. There is a twist in it at the very first episode where, like, it's about an orphanage. And then there's a twist with this orphanage. So good. And you find out what the story's about. Incredible storytelling. And it just gets better and better as it goes on. And the way it ends, that first season, it's so good. So good. I literally can't say anything about it because it'll spoil it. You just gotta watch it. That first episode alone. If you watch the first episode and you like it, you'll like the rest of the series because it only gets better. Really good.
So like Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's also on Crunchyroll. That's where
I
I've
think
been
it's on
watching
Hulu
it.
too.
It's on Hulu. I've been watching it on Crunchyroll.
I do think it's funny the concept of a spoiler in the first episode though. It's like it's all new to me. It's really
Yeah.
But I
Like,
get what you mean. There's like a twist or some unexpected.
there is something that happens at the end of this episode that literally sets the events for the rest of the series, basically. Man, it's so good. Really fucking good. It'll also break your fucking heart in half.
Been there.
Let's see. Other than
tough.
that, Barry.
This little show called Barry. Sal, have you watched Barry on HBO?
Yeah, I think I'm an episode behind. I'm on the latest season.
How badly does Ryan need to watch Barry? Because
It's so
I didn't watch any until a month ago.
Yeah, I was constantly harping at Tom. I was like, timing to watch the show. It's so good.
The problem is I want to watch it with my wife, so it's lining that up, and then we watched it, and it is fucking like
it's
it's
incredible.
very good.
Yeah.
It's
Well
one of the
written.
shows ever made.
NoHo Hank is by far the best character in that show, even though Fuchs is super fucked up now. But NoHo Hank is my favorite.
Yeah,
I
NoHo
really
Hank
wanna-
and Fuchs are so good.
It's very good.
Yeah, no,
Very good show.
I agree. Ryan, I don't know how much of a
He
peer
watches
pressure I can
nothing,
apply.
so
Yeah,
But,
Ryan, what
it's
do you
definitely-
watch? What do you watch?
Yeah.
What do I watch?
what have you
nothing.
watched since
Nothing
last
is
time
the
we
answer to that.
recorded?
Yeah.
Tyler,
Just
this
not-
might surprise
YouTube
you, though.
videos. that's-
Literally, when we did our test for the movie watch party stuff yesterday, he's actually seen about 10 movies of the 417 that I own.
I'm going to be watching a movie tonight with Holden.
They're actually good movies. Like
I'm gonna be
Big
watching-
Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching Starship Troopers because Holden's never seen it, so
Oh, nice.
I've seen that
Oh,
movie so many times.
it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris is in that movie.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what I asked him. I'm like, can you play as NPH in the game where you can mind control bugs? And they said
yet.
no.
It's coming later on.
I
The
I would
fight
be
scene
surprised.
the fight scene to Mazzy Stars Fade Into You is so fucking funny to me. They fight in the movie and the background song is like that song that plays whenever people fall in love in a 90s movie. Just watch for it. It's
Remember when that
Rico
dude
fights the other pilot. It's so
he
funny.
shoots that fucking bug in the back and he puts the grenade inside and then jumps off and it blows up.
Hell
Yeah, that's
Johnny
the
Rico.
napalm one. Yeah.
So good. Man, that movie fucking rules.
I'm close to getting the napalm grenade in game.
Ooh, tell me
But
more.
we're talking about stuff you
We are
watch.
talking about Watch now.
So what are you watching, Ryan? Nothing.
YouTube videos. Check out if you're into
Pornography.
YouTube documentaries. Check out the Jay Aubrey channel. I just found that one myself. I don't know. It's like got about 1 million subs. Really
That's too many.
solid documentaries.
You know, if you're
on,
gonna watch something on YouTube,
drama.
it should be us
Yeah.
because we
I
don't
do
have
that-
that many.
I do that too, Tom. But we
I
plug
You guys are
we
subbed
plug
right
us at the
now.
end.
I'm also sub to our own YouTube channel, and it's embarrassing that I have to do that.
We still don't have. What do we have? Like 55
No, we're in the
subscribers.
60s.
And then I look at mine, and I have like 800 subscribers just because of the
That one.
Far Cry Primal.
Yeah.
I did a video of them, because they have sex in that, and I literally started my arrow on fire and lit their entire village on fire while this guy was banging a chick.
Boom.
And I'm pretty
subscribed
sure-
to 66.
I'm pretty sure that
You
is
think
my
so?
most watched video, which is hilarious to me for no reason. Sal, what are you watching then? Because Ryan doesn't watch shit.
Just watched some Bupkis, the Pete Davidson new show.
Oh, I
that's-
saw that, but I haven't watched it.
it's not. It's based on him, not based on him. And the first 3 episodes kind of hit the whole gamut of emotions. Like it's definitely like on the comedy side, with the dark being woven in there.
What is
And
it
if
on?
you I don't know. My buddy was streaming it on Discord. We were watching it all together.
I believe
don't know what.
I believe it's on Hulu, but I want to
Hulu
know.
could be
It
right.
is. I think it's a Hulu original, isn't
Yeah.
it? Or Peacock or some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
If it's on Peacock, I'm not watching.
It's got Edie Falco as his mom. Joe Pesci is the
Yeah.
grandfather.
Fuck.
There's a lot of people in it from like the trailers.
Tons
I've
of
seen.
cameos. It's great. And if you know anything about him, you know his father passed away in 9/11, and they have like an episode that kind of touches on that. And it's like it's semi-autobiographical, but the show literally starts with Stacy Keach's narration saying this is all bullshit. So you can take that however you want. It's obviously called Bupkis, but it's a fun show. It's entertaining. I'm not a huge Pete Davidson fan, but I just think
He's
I'll
hit or
take him
miss
if he's-
sometimes. Like he's
Yeah.
funny, and then there's
Yeah,
other
I'm-
stuff that's like I don't get it, but
I'm hit or miss on him as well.
I'm
I
old,
can take him
so-
or leave him.
Yeah, I think it's a well-written show. It's definitely more about him. So if you hate him, if you're annoyed by him, you're like, oh, cool, a show about the guy I don't like. Yeah, of course, don't watch it. But I think
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. Yeah,
Those
Sal, how old
SNL
are you?
people I can hold it.
How old are you, Sal?
36 as of May 4th, Star Wars Day.
Sal! I didn't realize.
Okay, he's just a little bit older
Yeah.
than me and Ryan, so
Sal, I'm May
Yeah.
3rd. I didn't realize we were that close.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, yes.
awesome. That's why we get along.
Oh
Yeah,
As they
you
say
should-
in
you
the
should-
in the
you gotta
galaxy
kiss
far,
now.
far away. That's why I fuck with you.
God, I'm still so fucking old. God damn it.
you're old, you fuck.
Uh,
You old fuck.
But yeah, I've been watching Barry. I watched all of Animal Control, which is Joel McHale. So if you like the Community, it's very similar, but
Oh, check
they're
that
literally just about animals. It's pretty fucking, normal sitcom televisions.
is it on Peacock or something?
Yeah, I think it's a Peacock, but it might also be on Hulu. But yeah, we have Peacock because
Fuck.
Amy watches
Clock.
all the
He's got Peacock.
Peacock.
You said clock. You said Peacock.
You did say clock time.
That's cool. I'm drunk. Dungeons and Dragons, I've watched for the 3rd time now. That movie is fucking
God, you're a
fantastic.
dork.
If we do not figure out a movie to do for the first make Ryan watch bullshit,
That can be
No,
our
we'll
first
do
one.
that.
Dungeons and
That'd be
Dragons.
fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it is fucking hilarious. There's one part that I just want to talk about, but you guys have not watched it. And it's so fucking funny. And I watched it with my kids for the 2nd time. And it's just like fucking Ray is just like but it's hilarious. It is a very
For
good
the
time.
audio listeners only, Tom made a face.
I did make a face.
You did.
Evil Dead Rise is very good. I just watched
Oh,
that.
nice.
That does
Uh,
look good.
I also have that on Vudu, so we could very well do that as one of our watch parties.
Sure.
I think somebody just shit their pants.
Wow.
I burped.
Okay.
I burped.
You know what?
Burped.
Yeah, I haven't watched much anime coming around the bend.
Anime's so good.
A lot of work and so a lot of Workaholics, Always Sunny, but I mean I've watched all those. Always Sunny, I probably watched all of the seasons 6 times over, which the closest that would be no,
You
that's
gotta get on
probably my
their
most
podcast.
watch. Arrested Development.
Oh, it's such a good show.
It is
Breaking
I was
fun.
Bad
wearing a
is the
banana stand
show
shirt
I
yesterday.
watched.
Yeah, there's always money in the banana stand.
Oh.
Have you seen their podcast for It's Always Sunny?
No, but I mean, I follow Rob McElhenney on Instagram, so I see like clips all the time. So I kind of want to listen to it, but I don't have a lot of time typically.
Yes, you do. You're a liar. You have time at work.
Oh my god!
Tyler's getting
Listen,
pretty
I'm
drunk.
I'm training a new guy right
Just
now, so
put
I don't have
headphones in.
time.
I'm not. I am drunk, Ryan, but he has time at work.
Sal,
He's a
I know you're
liar.
new around here, but you can always tell Tyler's drunk when he decides to get up on the mic like this and
Yes.
just start telling.
When it just
You know it's real bad when he leans back in the fucking beanbag chair and he's holding his mic like this.
Well,
and
guess
he's
what?
like, oh my god!
Do we all
That
have the
kitchen
same
table, you piece of shit.
Guess what, everybody?
No, I'm not.
Well, guess what? Tom has time. He's a liar. Don't listen to him.
Dirty
Don't
liar.
listen to a fucking thing he
Okay,
says.
listen here, sir. You won't even watch Always Sunny when
This piece of shit.
it is literally like right along our baseline of comedy.
Subscribe to Panera Bread like
do,
every
I-
other month, and he says he has no
I'm
time.
done.
It's
I'm
time
done
for
with Panera
podcasts.
Bread now, though.
Welcome
He's a
to
liar.
the end
My
of every
I
episode.
had
Sal.
my 2 weeks of Panera Bread is over
Exactly.
for
You had
another
time, you
fucking couple
fucking
months.
liar. Don't say you don't have time.
Well, because I was training a new guy. I couldn't put
Well,
my
I'm
earbuds in.
in the new guy. What are you talking about at 3 a.m.? Nothing. It's fucking 3 a.m. What are you
Yes,
talking to
I'm
him
showing
about?
how to fucking clean the units correctly.
You showed him how to clean at 3 when you're driving? You liar. You're driving to work.
Right, but I'm not gonna put my earbuds in when he's riding next to me and completely ignore him.
Ah,
That's a dick move.
one in.
Oh, excuse me, I'm not gonna talk to you for an hour and a half. I have to listen to the Always Sunny podcast.
You guys are talking at 3 o'clock in the morning? Really?
Yes,
About
gotta
what?
stay awake somehow.
Listen to a podcast to stay awake.
Right, listen
What do you
to
got-
80s music.
What is there to talk about at 3 o'clock in the morning?
You know,
Hey,
s-
I'm fucking tired. Me too, man.
Speaking
That's
of,
I've worked with this guy for like 10 years, and I just brought him into the new company, so we have lots to talk
You're
about.
kissing.
Oh yeah, we're kissing, making out,
Ah, I got Ryan.
having handies on the ride to keep ourselves, awake.
That's how he stays awake. That's why he can't listen to podcasts.
Road handies. That's the one way.
Yeah.
True and proven.
But you gotta stop before you complete, otherwise you
Yeah.
don't fuck. Yeah.
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 Well, if you
Is
don't
that
come in,
edging?
with,
You gotta edge it.
yeah, it's also
Ugh.
not gay. If you don't come. So
You know what? I regret saying this because I didn't think we were going to go here,
just teamwork.
and then we went here.
Teamwork makes the
I
dream
regret
work,
it.
sir.
now we're here.
I love how Ryan's like, Tyler's drunk because he gets close to the mic.
You blow on it for our listeners. Sorry, I'm taking over.
Books wise, I started reading this Dead Man Wonderland manga, which is pretty good.
Have you seen the anime?
I have not, but I want to read the manga first because
It's super short, bro. So
Yes.
I'm assuming the manga is pretty short as well because the anime is like 12 episodes and they never made a second season. So I'm assuming it just ends.
speaking of seasons, I'm still waiting for Skate the Infinity to come out with the second season because I love that show and it's been 2 years now, I think.
Yeah, I don't
And-
know about that. I'll tell you what about Skate the Infinity.
You don't like Skate the Infinity?
Those,
I really
those
enjoyed it.
those dudes are gay.
Yes, I know that.
They should just say that though.
I think
that
they're
they,
getting at that. Like that's what the second season is like.
they- they don't. They should just say it in the first season. Just say it like these bros are gay. They
I
love
don't
each other.
care. Still fucking good anime.
I didn't say it wasn't good, but it's just like the fact that they like keep skating around the fact that these
They're
two
gonna
dudes are gay.
gleam each other's cube, if you know what I'm talking about.
Bro, they are gay. But
Which, if you don't know what that is, that's a movie from the '80s with Christian Slater
Christian
about
Slater,
skateboarding.
yeah.
See, yeah, I'm not that old.
you guys are close enough in age. You get it. Yeah.
You gotta come around more
Like
often, Sal.
six
Yeah,
years
you-
apart.
Leaving the cube. I'm not
You
an
old
elderly,
fucks.
and I know of it. My
He's
grandpa
clean-
used to talk about it.
He's cleaned a couple cubes in his day. He gets it.
You know, honestly, if you ever get your glue cleaned,
You ever get your glue cleaned?
That sounds very Rick and Morty. Yo, let's go include the
I'm gonna
game.
go wake my wife up and be like, "You ever get your glue cleaned?"
You should, because you're drunk now, and then tomorrow she's gonna be drunk and annoying you. So
Did you hear her when we were recording our podcast or recording Wasted earlier?
no,
No.
not like
never-
to when we normally play Fortnite, and
Never
she's
mind.
like, "I'm super drunk. Check out these videos of Ollie."
No, I'll tell you when we're not recording. I'll tell you what she said.
Don't worry, I can just edit it out later.
You're
Who's
gonna
editing?
edit it out. Cool.
Who's editing? Ryan's editing.
Ryan, he said he's editing.
You can trust me.
I mean, I can. Thanks for signing me up for that work, Sal, but I can do it. Yeah.
Um, so books, music. I guess we're at the end of the tail here. Tyler, you got any books? You're the audio listener of.
The main thing I've been listening to, I'm still finishing up the last book of the Lycanius trilogy. It is called let me bring it up.
Wow,
I always
that
forget.
is a great title for a book. Fuck, let me bring it up.
I always forget the name of the book. I know the name of the trilogy is Lycanius. The book is amazing. It's called the Light of All That Falls. That series, it's a trilogy by James Islington. Incredible. So fucking fun.
That's what falls
Um,
right there, Tom. You got it.
It's a lot of like time travel shit going on, and like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a lot of time travel and like weird shit like that going on. It's
Tom-
really, really, really fucking good.
I don't know that I can put that on YouTube. Do I have to blur that out?
Oh, it's fine.
I like how he's like, Tyler, you read any books or listened to any books? He's like, let me show
You're
you
just
these
like
anime titties real quick.
I'm giving you a dose of what Tyler's like.
A dose of, what are you talking about? What I'm like? I don't have
What does
anime
that
titties
mean?
coming out of my sweater. You
Prove
fuck.
it. How about? Oh, wait.
Prove it. What do you mean prove
Go
it? You
put
want me to
on
take
a
my shirt
sweater and take it off.
Yeah, put on a sweater and take it off.
I
Show,
can
show us your
stand up.
triangles.
off? You can see I do have a triangle on my shirt.
Show us some polygons.
I have a triangle on my arm. Triangles everywhere.
Yeah, if you don't know, Sal, we like triangles here.
It's a long.
I'm learning. I'm
That's
coming to
the
learn.
end of it.
Yeah, I like triangles. Oh, my
I
other
like
cat came
triangles.
over here.
It's a long-running joke, Sal. Over a year at this point.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
The beginning of the episode, Clyde was here. Now Blinks is here.
Thanks.
Blinks, say hello.
Well, I don't know if you know
Is
this
this better,
about
Ryan?
me, but I like Hawaiian Jesus.
Yeah, Hawaiian Jesus.
Hawaiian Jesus. He's
I'm
the
not
most laid
familiar
back
with
Jesus.
Hawaiian Jesus.
Hawaiian Jesus is great, dude. He's a cool dude. He wears aloha shirts and he's pretty chill with his vibes. He's a dark-skinned white guy. I know a lot of people think that.
I love
think
this picture.
contrary.
I didn't know if you knew this about Jesus, but I'm pretty sure that dude was black.
I googled it to find the.
No. Hawaiian Jesus. Because of course
Turns
he's
out
not even
Jesus was from the Middle East,
Yeah.
near Africa.
And then this is a game I want to play eventually. I just saw
Oh,
the
have
picture.
you never played that?
No,
Oh,
I saw the
I
picture. I
have
thought
the
it was
cartridge.
hilarious.
I have
Is
the
it good?
Genesis game. It is super fun. It is very hard. eSWAT. Very good. It's very much RoboCop esque.
I like me a Robo.
Okay.
Tyler apparently has not listened to any other books because he is now chugging his beer.
No, I was talking about my book, and then you're like talking a bunch of shit. So
I don't remember what happened. It's all a blur.
yeah, Lycanius Trilogy. It's by James Islington. It's really good. I'm on the last book. Fantastic. James Islington, not Jizzington. You fucking piece of shit. God,
Ryan, what did you read?
Ryan, aren't you supposed to be out of here?
I got a little bit
We're
of time
finishing
because
up
Zach
right
still
here.
hasn't
You
shown
said a
up.
hard out at 10 o'clock,
I
you
know.
liar.
Yeah, well, listen,
gonna
I know if
he's
I
gonna
don't
have a
tell you
hard
that, then
on
it's
at
not
10
going to
o'clock.
happen anywhere close to 10. So I got to tell you that, even if we can start the queue within 10 to 11. And we want to get practicing beforehand. Anyway, no, I haven't read anything. So, Sal, do you read? Are you a enjoyer of literature?
Read
Actually,
or audiobook. Read or audiobook.
I'm actually trying to get back into it, and I got some sci-fi books here. I got Old Man's War and The Forever War, some books that were recommended to me. Old Man War is, I guess, a sci-fi novel where they just send a bunch of old people to die in distant galaxies. They're the combat troops.
Oh,
Sounds like prom night.
One's by John Scalzi, and Forever War is Joe Haldeman. Haldeman.
Oldie man.
We'll see how far I can get through the book since I can't even read the guy's name.
You know what I hate
Uh,
about the book series that I'm going through right now is like they're always like, well, I know I'm not going to die yet, so I guess I'll go through this time thing, and like it's always like just going about the fact that it's like, well, I know when I'm going to die, so I'm not going to die here, but how am I going to get through this situation? It's so frustrating. God,
By dying.
and coming
No,
out
they
alive.
don't die. They never die. But it's just like he knows because the main character knows when he's gonna die because he's seen it, but he does. But
Oh,
so
it's like
what-
that. It's like that Justin Timberlake movie, Just in Time or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good movie, dude. I love that movie. Amanda Seyfried and Justin Timberlake. That's a good movie.
It's a real movie called Just in Time. You're not joking?
No, no, it's called Out of Time.
It
In
should be
Time?
called In Time, but it should be
In
Just
Time.
in Time because it's Justin
Dude,
Timberlake.
that movie's super good because it's like
This
they
close.
everybody has like an amount of time of when they're gonna die, and they
It's
gamble
like
with
on
it.
their arm, like neon.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember the trailers for that movie.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
good
not
movie.
that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
I've
good
never
movie.
seen it. It's shock.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried. Very good.
Man.
I do
I'm
have
getting closer to
a
the mic because I'm
I-
getting drunk as shit.
I do have a band that I got into recently.
No, Tyler says you can't talk about bands, especially
No.
if they're Swedish.
They're not Swedish to my knowledge.
Well, you still can't talk about them.
They're Sir Woman. It's kind of R&B, easy listening, a little bit of funk. I'm digging them.
Listen,
Great.
you want to talk about funk? This fucking cue that Tyler sent, he put it in the music channel. That shit
Dude,
is funky as all hell. He's like,
Q is the fucking
Prince
shit, bro.
like fucking born. It's fucking. It's
Check it
pretty.
out.
Yeah, Q
Just
is
go up
awesome.
to our music channel. It's
The
in there.
name's Q.
Q.
Yeah,
Just the Q.
Yeah.
I'll have to check when I'm
called
not
Q.
recording because I can't go.
It's-
to
Oh,
just
funky as
Ryan,
shit.
Ryan, what was that you said?
Sir
Yes.
Woman is the
Sir
band.
Wonder Woman. I'm gonna listen to that because I love funk, bro.
Yeah.
But Q, I would put Q on the same wavelength as Prince. It sounds a lot like Prince. A lot of the same tones and shit like that. So if you like Prince, you'd like Q.
Light
Sir.
light funk, I would say, Sir Woman. I'd say a little closer to the R&B, maybe a little bit of soul even, but I really very
There's
easy
like
listening while you're driving.
There's like some bitch
kissing a disco ball. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to say bitch like derogatory. I'm just saying. You know what I
That's
mean?
some bitch.
You know what I mean?
No,
I'm
dude, aren't you married? You can say how you feel about women.
Yeah, I'm like,
He doesn't
I'm
hear.
like- it's not even that I'm married. I'm like from the Midwest. You know, we just say, yeah, it's some bitch. Come on.
But I got here in San Diego. A lot of guys in the open mic scene like to call them females, like they're biologists,
No,
and it's always the single guys.
no, it's some bitch.
Females there.
I'm very married. So
Prove it. That doesn't mean anything. I've never seen a ring block a hole.
Got a
Cock
ring.
ring, the marriage cock ring that
I can't even
everyone
take it.
knows.
Look, I can't even take it off.
Oh, I can
That's
take mine
good.
off. I can't wear mine at work, so I always have to take mine off.
I can't take
Watches
mine
are
off.
my only jewelry. I'm a watch
I can't take
guy.
mine off because I'm super bloated from all the alcohol I've had. So
My favorite citizens to wear is daily drivers. I'm
Yeah.
a watch guy for jewelry.
Yeah.
Yup,
I can't wear my ring at work because I might de-sleeve my fucking hand or de-glove.
That
do you call
is,
that?
I
It's,
hate that word, Tom. Don't make me think about degloving,
Oh
please.
my
Oh my god,
It's,
it is
what is it
the
called?
worst.
Ring aphasia or something like that, where you like
look
rip,
up-
rip
That's
the skin.
de-gloving. Yeah, look at de-gloving.
look up degloved hand and
Nah,
tell
I'm
me you
good.
don't have nightmares for the rest of your
Nah, I'm
fucking
good.
life.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, don't do
I'm
it.
good with just driving a truck and delivering shit.
Okay, pink sock. Look up pink sock.
I know what that is.
No, no, what is that? But with hints, using only hints that you'd use. Pretend
It-
there's
it-
a 5-year-old
It
and
involves
use
your
hints.
pooper.
Using only hints. That's my porn search. Dude.
Oh,
what are you talking
no.
about?
Prolapsed anus.
I like how Ryan's like,
Damn.
That's your porn search, Tyler.
that's the only way I can get off is I gotta look up a pink.
Is that
sock.
what's on your Bing?
Yeah,
Got to bing them pink socks.
that's
you
right.
get
When
them
I
Bing
as soon as I
points?
hit the browser button, it's like you looking up pink socks. I'm like, hell yeah, bro.
Hell
Bring it
yeah,
up.
I suck toes.
This is the second time you
Alright.
said that. Is that a quote or an
Yeah, have you
admission?
never? Do you watch Chappelle Show?
Oh yeah, feet. Yeah,
It's literally the
Look at
one
that
where they
here,
have
hold
the
on.
copy store and the Scarface from Half Baked, which Ryan has to watch. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's on the
suck
list,
toes.
Tom. It's on the
Yeah.
list, Tom.
Yes. Very good. Very, very funny movie. Very good show. But yes, I think that brings us to the end.
No, come on.
No?
We're having a good
Anybody else have
time.
anything else?
We're having a good time.
I
All right,
gotta
well,
get
what do you got-
going,
what do you got to
Tyler.
say? You said you got to
Why,
get going, but you
Ryan?
said
I'm
that you
recording
ended
the
it
show,
early.
so we have to end the podcast.
What do you have to do? What do you have to do?
A Valorant career match. We might make the playoffs
Nobody-
if we win
nobody
tonight.
cares
Win.
about- Look, listen,
The
this is
Valorant
not-
team I play for
this is
cares.
not
Win.
QB,
When
all
are you
right?
doing this? You said you had a hard out at 10 o'clock.
The
It's
queue.
10:10.
We have to queue for the match between 10 and 11. I have a little bit more time,
That's
but
an
I.
hour.
But okay, you guys are drunk enough that if I didn't say 10, we'd be on here until fucking 11:30.
Oh, are you having a good time?
having a great time.
He's having a
See?
great time,
We
Ryan.
get to look at fucking Eastwat's crotch just
I
hanging
can-
out over
I
there.
can sit
Yeah.
for a little bit, but I have to keep an eye on the clock. That's all I'm saying.
I just opened up my second
That's-
beer. You'll never see it because
It's
it's
the
black.
Ghost of
Put it in
Tsushima
front of
beer.
your chest, bro. Yeah, there you go.
See, I just got fucking Piccolo and
Nobody
Goku
cares.
as Friday.
Nobody cares, Tom.
You never seen Friday?
I've seen Friday. Tom, what are we gonna play when we get off here?
With myself.
Ugh. Just no.
I don't know.
Stop.
I got my Darth Maul in Fortnite, so
We want to play.
I don't need to do any more
I
of
did
that.
too. It looks good.
Y'all should play with
It's-
Sal. Get to know your new friend.
Sal, what are you playing? No, he's got PC games. We don't do the PC.
Yeah.
The Sal and I
I
had a lot.
got a PS5, but
You know what's
I don't
funny
know
is
what to
Sal and I
play.
have had a lot of interactions on Twitter, and then I got off Twitter like a year ago, and I've never talked to him again.
He's like,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
I mean, I got off Twitter too. It's not good for the mental health for the.
Yeah, it's
Immediately
terrible.
logging on and seeing like a fight video, you're like, why? Why is it showing me this? Why am I
Yeah,
watching
Twitter is
more
the
of them?
worst for mental health. Also,
But when you're the podcast's social media person and you quit Twitter,
yeah,
What does
that's
it say
true.
about social media?
But also, I hate everybody's opinion. So I don't want to see their opinion because it gets all trash.
Yeah, don't show me your opinion against my will. How
I
dare
can't
you?
even tag you on Wasted anymore. I just tag myself.
You know what it was? It was Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
lead,
there was a lot of toxicity around that
Hogwarts-
one.
the lead up to Hogwarts Legacy. I was like, I hate everything that's happening here, so I'm done. So
You did the right call.
you know what? Hogwarts Legacy is a fucking good game.
It is pretty good. Have you played that, Sal?
Not yet. It's by the Mad Max folks, guys, right?
It
Is
is.
Road
I'm gonna
Warrior?
put the mic right next to my mouth because Ryan loves this.
I don't love or hate it. I just know it to be what you do once you hit a certain point of drunk. I just
Yeah, I am at that point of drunk. Ryan, and guess what?
I
Hogwarts
wish I had a
Legacy,
beer here to partake.
it's so good.
Uh,
Is that how you play Fortnite?
That's one of the games I recently uninstalled because
Ah,
after hours of playing with
trash.
everyone, I just realized
Let's end
I just
this.
realized I'm not having fun playing with my friends.
We're done. We're done with
Just
this
getting yelled
recording.
at.
I don't know if you know this about Tyler, but Tyler loves Fortnite.
I mean, I wanted to unlock the Doom guy. I was kind of like enjoying it for that aspect,
Doom
and then I
guy,
realized
that
like
was like 2
holy
seasons
shit.
ago, bro. What are you
Well,
talking about?
that's what I'm saying. Like I logged on and I was like, dude, I already do work. I don't want to come home or I work from home, sit down and then go like, let me do more work and do it daily. Just felt like a dumb grind, and there's so many more games. And,
Grind, a dumb grind.
yeah, like something that made me feel like dumb, and I wasn't
Did it make
enjoying.
you feel like a stripper?
But I wasn't enjoying the combat and the gameplay while doing it. But I know people do. So it's just I focus on other games that I could get more out of.
What, were you playing? Were you playing builds or zero builds?
Zero build.
Oh my
You
god,
don't like
bro!
it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, as a shooter, it's all right, but there's other shooters that are competitive that I could probably get into that are more my speed, like Siege or whatever. I got into a group with Deep Rock. Been really enjoying. the
Oh,
co-op
Tyler
aspect of
loves Deep Rock. Ask Tyler about Deep Rock. Look
That
at
sounds
look at-
sarcastic. He hates.
Look,
it.
look at that
Ask
face.
me. Ask
Yeah.
me about Deep Rock.
I mean, I'm scared
Ask me.
to.
Ask me one question.
I'm scared. I'm
I don't
scared.
give a fuck, bro. That's my answer.
I feel like you're gonna call me a candy ass. Some
Yeah,
dude.
you jabroni.
Kinsey. But Tom is like super overselling it because Tom also loves Fortnite.
Oh, I enjoy
It's
Fortnite.
I've enjoyed it. I've gone through waves of enjoyment, but I enjoy it not as much as other people enjoy it.
Here's the thing about Fortnite. It's like
We probably got like 40% of the people that were in our Discord server to play Fortnite,
Yeah.
and then they all just
dude, I would
magically
say over
disappeared.
that. I would say over that. I'd say 50%.
That's only. I would guess sure.
I'll be back once I'm done with Destiny 2. Destiny 2
But
is
to
my
be
live
fair-
service game this year.
Our server has like 15 people in it. So
We've got a good 70 something
Okay,
people.
okay,
Come on.
okay. How many? The percentage of people we have to the percentage of the people that actually interact.
we should have
with
a
us.
lot more because
Fair.
we're so much fun and like we're hilarious. But
Yeah.
whatever.
There's a bunch of swell, funny
All those
gamer guys.
min max people that enjoyed
Yeah.
our stuff when we were on min max, but we
know what
left
it is?
min max, and then they were like, "No, you don't like."
The
you
problem
anymore."
is we cuss too much. We say fuck and shit and pussy and shit like that. And
Well,
then
I know. Compared to Draft Punks, we are very off the rails.
and then people are like, "Oh, I don't want to hear the word pussy or dick, so I can't listen." Ryan knows. He knows.
It's not so much that people feel that way, it's that algorithms feel that way because advertisers.
Listen, I got an algorithm they can feel.
I got an algorithm under my nuts. that they can listen to.
Listen, guys, I don't want to change our show. I love what we do. Sal, you
Well,
are
we're
a
not
guest.
going-
You've seen how we've treated you. You can imagine how we treat each other on these recordings.
Yeah.
But to be
I
fair, we've
honestly
known
think
each
I
other
should
for
be
like
able to file a complaint to someone.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
known-
it's
we've known
there
each other
is,
for, like,
yeah,
3
it's
years, 4 years at this point. So
Yeah, we are very not normal podcast
yeah,
structure.
we have fun though, and that's all that
Yeah.
matters. Like I do this.
I miss
because
I miss
enjoy you guys.
Chris.
Yeah,
I miss Chris.
I miss Chris too.
Let's bring it down. Let's miss Chris.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking bring it down, Siler.
Let's bring it down.
I do, man. I miss Chris. He's always out there just
Working it,
getting
buff and swole.
Yeah, he's just getting good looking and having sex and never podcasting.
He's gonna listen to this episode,
Listen,
and we're gonna
sir,
get a
I
message,
still
be like,
have the
"Thanks, guys."
relationships.
I
You
also
can
have
have
the
sex.
relationships.
Everyone can have sex.
I don't know. I don't know that I believe you because you said
Well,
you
I-
were denied the other week for doing house chores.
Chris never records because he's always just doing it.
No, he recorded this morning and we got to see.
He did, and we
someone's
saw
legs
her
in his
foot, and we're
bed.
like, Yeah, you're laying on his bed. We know what you're
I was
doing.
gonna bring it up while we're recording. I'm like, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
I was like, do you guys see the foot that's in Chris's bed?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lady in there.
You know what was happening before the podcast. Whoa!
San Quentin? They be fucking in San Quentin.
I'm gonna have to blur you, Tom, for 20 minutes of
What?
this fucking podcast.
Chris doesn't live in Tempe, right? Where does he live?
In
Chandler.
Arizona, yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not Chandler, right? Is it Chandler?
that's it.
Yeah.
It's Chandler.
It's like
do
right
we
outside
do we want to dox
Scottsdale.
Chris?
And nobody's gonna know where exactly he lives. I live in fucking
That's fair.
Bargersville. Who cares?
Boogerville.
Bargersville.
I heard what I said.
What'd you say? Appleton.
No, I don't live in Appleton.
Yes, you
I
do.
live in Matrasha, which is outside of it.
Oh yeah. That's true. Sal,
Fuck
are you
you,
glad you
don't-
joined now?
Down
I
there
feel
in
like-
San Diego-ish area. Hey,
Like
my
it's-
brother lives in Carlsbad. Carlsbad.
That's not too far. How
Yeah.
does he like it there?
I don't know. They have a new fucking car every fucking 6 months. Him and his husband. So I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck's going on.
That's pretty awesome. Lease?
Probably.
You ever
They get
visit
to
your
go
brother?
to San Diego Comic Con, and fucking I'm super jealous, and I never go. My mom goes,
It's a blast.
and I
Nice.
registered for tickets, and I did not, because it's like a lottery system there. I didn't get tickets.
I used to go every year. I
Last
went
year
for
she
free for
went
so
as
long.
what the fuck? Why can't I think of it? Demon Soul, the sister.
Nezuko?
Nezuko.
Nezuko.
Yes. Yeah. She
Ah,
my mom
I
went
got it.
as Nezuko to fucking Comic Con.
That's hilarious.
Can you say
That's
that about your
awesome.
moms?
I played D&D with my mom, which is pretty cool, I think.
I'm pretty sure my mom.
Listen, my
is,
mom got me into Phantasy Star on Sega Master System.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
My mom is
Pretty
very
tight.
Republican, so
I mean,
Take
so is
that
my
for-
mom, but she still plays
for what-
D&D, so you know.
no, my mom hates everything.
we played D&D once. It was a
especially
good time.
people.
You guys need to make characters and join.
No, you're playing like fucking.
It's like Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
D&D
yeah,
now.
there's a
Guess what? Don't have the time.
Sal,
you
missed-
I love you like a
Hey,
brother.
hey, Tyler.
I
Tyler,
know.
you
I
know,
what?
bro.
You
It's-
know
it's
what?
hard
You
to
know what?
find-
Hey. Beedoo, 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 beedoo,
Ooh,
beedoo,
Sal, what song is that?
Um,
beedoo, beedoo,
It's like,
beedoo, 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 beedoo,
Radio
beedoo,
Speedway
beedoo,
or one
beedoo,
of those Boston down.
Yeah, he's close. Come on.
Yeah, not terribly.
Guitar Hero. I remember from Guitar Hero times and shit
Rush.
like that.
It's Tom
Rush.
Sawyer.
There you go. Yeah.
Are you glad you joined this this session?
I think so. I didn't know I was gonna have to be quizzed on my Rush memory.
Name one Aerosmith song. Now go.
The Armageddon
Daniel!
jingle.
You
What? That's Def Leppard. Armageddon.
The
Oh, you're
Armageddon
talking. Yeah.
jingle.
Yes,
Armageddon. You think of,
wanna close my eyes.
Don't want to miss a thing or
don't wanna
whatever.
miss-
Yeah.
don't want to miss a
Don't
thing.
want to fall asleep. Yeah.
Those have,
Because Def Leppard
Walk
has a
This Way.
song called Armageddon it, so that's what I was
Yeah.
doing.
I'll tell you what. If you're thinking of Aerosmith, you want to play the song "Pink," "Toys in the Attic."
Pink is my favorite color.
The Armageddon
Elevator?
song,
What's the
I'm
elevator? What's their stuck in an elevator?
Loving
Love it,
Love in an
love it,
elevator.
bitch. Come
Yeah.
on.
Going
Jeffrey
up
and I-
when you're going
Love in an
down.
They're
elevator.
coming
What?
to Indianapolis in like 3 or 4 months, and we were gonna buy tickets. Jeffrey and I were gonna go.
Are you like talking through your laptop?
He
mic
went
right
back
now?
in time.
But dude, tickets for Love in an Elevator. I am talking through my
You
laptop.
and Jeffrey had love in an elevator? That does not surprise me.
Hold on.
He's at that
We-
right height, you know?
Yeah, I've been on the laptop
like
like
a
this
gu-
whole time.
Listen, Jeffrey is like a garden gnome, Sal, if you don't.
I popped my I popped the USB.
Cherry. Oh, now we
Uh-oh.
can't hear him at all. That's cool. You're talking into the void, Tyler. We don't hear you. Your mouth's a moving.
Mhm.
Don't come on knocking.
There are no words. Still
I like how he
nothing.
just keeps talking.
Just nothing from him.
We
We
can't read your lip.
My name is Tyler.
Now's the perfect time. Hey Sal, do you have any plugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm recording tomorrow with the Awful Neutral D&D guys. We've been doing it like 4 years, 3 years. One of our Patreon supporters is going to be on it. It's going to be nice.
Nice.
11 a.m. and then the episode will drop soon after. And then the Haha Kill Me podcast will be back, I think, this Monday
Ha
or Tuesday.
kill me? What is this ha kill me about?
I do comedy, and my friend has depression, and we started this podcast when around the time he lost insurance, and I got out of a weird colon surgery, 8-month-long situation where I was dying. And we just get together and kind of riff and do jokes and talk about shit and depression openly without trying to hide shit, you know. And it's been pretty cool. We just started putting them on YouTube, and then we stopped because we lost equipment like 2 months back. We ran out.
No,
Our mics died and all this shit, so we just got labs. We just got a little camera, and we recorded an episode last week, and we're going to be back on schedule. But yeah, it's a fun little comedy podcast, and I've had a couple people message me saying that they've considered and or signed up for therapy after listening to it, which I think is kind of cool because a lot of people are really apprehensive about it. And honestly, your first session is always an assessment, so don't even worry about having to go and show up to a guy and dump all your trauma. But yeah, it's a fun podcast. And like I said, I'm in San Diego. I'm doing comedy, and depending on the episodes, you'll hear about some shows.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks again for having me on, y'all.
Hey, thanks for coming on such short notice, Sal. You're welcome anytime. We do these. If you see us in the Wasted stream, we're pretty commonly doing one of these afterwards. So
We're probably drunk,
Yeah.
so.
Got it.
Oh, and then Tyler will
I'll
just leave.
partake.
Little bitch. What a
Should have
bitch.
gone back to the laptop mic.
just ruin the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
recording,
Disappointed
Tyler.
in
Let me switch to.
Oh,
no,
and
that's
he's
not-
back.
All right,
Oh.
we'll do that. Perfect.
The whole format.
I'm not
Uh,
editing that.
Dude,
That
my
was-
microphone just like fucking shit the bed for no reason.
That's fine.
Take
We're
it from
doing
the top.
we're doing plugs now, Tyler.
Microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing plugs. Oh, it's over.
We're doing
Yeah,
plugs.
tell us
What a
about your
bummer.
new butt plugs that you bought.
Yeah, they're great.
You get those LED ones that light up.
Oh my god! Wait, did you guys hear about this story? I heard about this recently about the guy who went in for an MRI, and was asked if he had metal on his person, and he said no, but he had a
Uh-oh.
butt plug, and it was described in the newspaper headline
Did
as
they
an
just pull it
anal
through his
railgun.
Yeah, I would just pull it
Yeah,
right through his fucking
And now
head.
he's suing the butt plug company because on the packaging it said 100% silicone.
Oh, there's metal on the
Hold it through
inside.
his body?
Right, so it's got a
Oh.
vibrator.
Well, yeah, because you went for an MRI. It just fucking pulled it right through.
I thought we were going to talk about the
Oh
guy
my
that had
God.
his gun go off in Brazil. That happened a few months ago.
Listen, if
He
you
was-
want to hear
he was
about
next
people
to-
getting
Here's the thing. How about
stuff
this?
stuck up their butt, we can watch Mallrats.
Don't put shit in your butt. How about that?
Unless it's got a wide base.
Turns out, don't put stuff in your butt.
Sounds like your prom night.
Sal, did you say do comedy in San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, haha,
Yeah, I
kill
was
me. You should
I
look
was
it up,
actually-
Tyler.
Here's the
Looking
thing.
up-
On,
oh, yeah,
on
yeah.
a scale of 1 to 10, how funny do you think I'd be in stand up if I? did
Oh
stand-up?
man, don't ever ask anyone that. Just go do it. Just go to an open mic, and then you'll immediately get the same feeling every single person that does comedy gets, where you're like, "Oh, I could do that." Go to an open mic in your area, and you'll see 1 or 2 people bomb or get their ideas out
You
in
just
such a
need
rough
some
way.
liquid courage, Tyler, and then you're fine.
Here's the thing: is I think I'm the funniest person I've ever met in my life. So
What is everyone that does comedy? It's really fun watching them all in the same room and realizing that they're
Normal people.
normal, funny people. Yeah. My funniest friends don't do comedy. If they did, I'd
You,
be
you
out.
want to hear a joke I got working?
Is
Yeah,
it
you
why
are.
did the
Do
chicken
it.
cross the road?
No, it's kind of sad, but kind of funny.
Oh, I got plenty of those. Let's hear them.
Okay. So when I was like 12 or 13, I got into an argument with my mom one time, and she like choked me up against a wall, and so I ran away, right? And when I ran away, I hid in my buddy's house, and I like snuck into his house. I hid in his closet, for like 6 or 7 hours, and like I went down. I went to like his staircase, and I like the base of the stairs, and I heard his parents like talking shit because like my parents called his parents and were like, "Hey, have you seen our son? We haven't seen him," and blah blah blah. And then like afterwards, I heard them like talking shit about me, and so I went back in the closet. And I just hid in the closet because I was like I was scared. I didn't know what to do. It was like fucking 11 or 12 years old. My buddy comes home, and I come out of the closet. I tell him I was like, "Hey man, I've just been hiding out in here. What the fuck am I supposed to do?" And he's like, "Dude, I don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck?" And so we go out, and we tell his mom. I was like, "Yeah, I've been hiding out in the closet," and the cops come and they arrest me, or whatever. And I get handcuffed. I get put in the back of the squad car, and I get taken home. And my parents were like, "Oh yeah, it's like we love you. It's fine. Nothing happened from it. It's like we love you. It's fine. Just sorry that all this happened." And I really relate to the gay community because I get it. You're in the closet for a long time. You come out. People say they hate you. They talk shit about you, and then you come out and
No.
everything's fine. No
You
big
gotta
deal.
You just spoke for a minute and a half straight, with no joke. Then at the end, I had like 4 hacky jokes in the middle of like the first time you came out of the closet. It's like the cops arrested you because you were gay. Like, where's this gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you telegraphed a little too much. I mean, it's cool. I have a traumatic one that's based in reality. It's a one-liner about how I lost respect for my father after he took a swing at my mom and missed. Like he fucking missed on a sucker punch. What a loser, right? Yeah, see,
I
it's
got a bigger laugh than me, so I'm gonna rework this. I'm gonna rework this hiding in the
If
closet.
If you haven't listened to any of our podcasts, Tyler likes to rework a lot of stuff that never hits.
But here's the thing,
not
it's
me
like,
of words. You just got to make sure that you don't reuse certain themes.
The
Make
bit-
it as small as possible.
the joke is like I relate to the gay community because I hid in the closet for 6 hours. I heard people talk all kinds of shit. So it's like I couldn't imagine hiding in the closet for 18 years and then coming out later.
I mean, that's funny. That's a funny, like, kind of, yeah. There's something there. Just go to an open mic and watch it not hit the first few times, and you'll learn to
No,
work on it.
I'd rather kill myself.
Dude, it's insane. Post-COVID, I'm assuming it's like this in a lot of places. Post-COVID, it's so damn. People are nice. It
Have
sucks.
you ever
Like-
lived in the Midwest?
No, I wouldn't dare.
People are not
No,
nice.
Just kidding.
People are not nice.
No, I mean, the
What
comedy scene used
What
to
are you
be.
talking about? Look at how nice I am.
I think the comedy scene would be relatively supportive. Give it a shot.
Listen, all right, Nick Schwartzen is from Minnesota. That is Midwest.
Yeah,
That's like
but he got out quick.
And Nick
That's not
Schwartzen
Midwest. Midwest is where I
weird.
live. Okay, I live in the Midwest. You guys live in the fucking North.
You live in a town that has fucking stoplights on a fucking wire that just dangle. and
Fuck you,
fucking-
Tom. My
I'm saying,
town's
bro.
putting them on poles now. All right, and I'm fucking pissed about it.
I live in a small town. I live in a small farm town.
A squirrel can shut down traffic in your neighborhood. There's that time the woodpecker caused gridlock. Dude, you should definitely give comedy a stand-up a shot. It's
Dude,
better than like living another 30 years and regretting not trying.
I'd be like 60 years old, so.
I mean, just
So?
give it a shot. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But it's a good rush when shit works.
I'm
It's like
funny,
that-
but I'm funny,
That
but I'm
Bon
not. funny.
Jovi song. You know, you're halfway there. You're just living on.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So you guys need to do duet stand up is what you need to do. Tom, you need to go down to Indiana
Honestly,
and then
you
you guys
know
hit
what
an
you
open
need?
mic together.
No,
So
I
you
need,
might.
it's Jeffrey and I. I need Jeffrey to go up with me because
What's this you shit talking
Yeah.
Jeffrey?
when I'm with Jeffrey, dude, I rip so fucking hard.
Because
So
you're just ripping on Jeffrey.
I'm not just ripping on Jeffrey. I'm ripping on his experiences and like the shit that he says. It's not
Jeffrey
just
needs to do
him.
stand-up.
That's still
Oh,
just
Jeffrey is hilarious. Go back to our he's on Wasted every now and then, but
Yeah.
yeah, our
Jeffrey's fun.
D&D episode is probably his most
Uh,
non
Hold on.
interrupted role.
I got a note on my phone. Gang initiations for school clubs.
What?
That's already a thing.
I don't know.
I mean,
I got
people
another
get
one.
shot in high
Do
do you
school.
have
to
anything
yourself?
about plugs, Tyler?
Yeah. What are you
Plugs.
plugging?
I'm plugging Wasted, I guess. I'm trashed.
yeah, you are, buddy.
I'm having a good time.
yeah.
At least I'm not like that episode with Preston where I was just talking shit. Hard.
I wish I
Uh,
didn't have that
Laying
premiere match
down
tonight.
in the beanbag, just fucking.
just
you were
like talking
so
mad
fucking
shit.
wasted, bro.
I was trash. I'm trash now though. Like pretty bad.
You were a different kind of trash
Dude,
that night.
if you
Anyway,
like talking shit, join your comedy scene.
Dude, like that's all I do is talk shit.
That's our lifeblood here at
Yeah,
the
just
Friendly
waste it.
Fire.
I like doing Wasted with Tom. We get drunk and play games. We played Operation Tango today. And it
Oh,
was
Operation Tango is fucked and fun.
so fun.
If you
Had so
have
much fun.
somebody to play with, Operation Tango is a co-op where. What did you say it was like, Ryan?
keep talking and nobody explodes.
I assume that maybe he would know more of what that is.
Yeah, Yeah, it's
There's a dead
pretty-
stare coming out of Sal right now, so I don't
it's
really
a
know.
Very common game.
I'm clicking around. I think I have Tango on PlayStation, and nobody explodes. I was kind of searching my memory banks. It's the bomb diffusal one.
Yeah, it's the bomb defusal one. Exactly. Yeah, so there's a website that has like the
Sal sent me a friend
instructions.
request right now. I feel very special. I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah,
wants to be your friend?
If I see you guys playing games.
You
I
like
can
that?
join
You like that? How I point that out as you send it. Do you enjoy that? Does that make you feel good?
Be my friend, please.
We're friends.
We're friends.
I feel bad because Sal and I have had some very funny interactions on Twitter, and I don't use Twitter anymore.
We have to keep that going.
But I'll tell you what, Twitter is the bane of all existence. Don't use it. It's awful.
That's the real plug.
It'll make you feel terrible about yourself.
See, that's why I don't look at Twitter, but I post things on Twitter.
That's why
Don't even do that. It makes you feel
all I
terrible
do,
about
all the thing
everything.
I post on Twitter is, "Hey, come watch our stream." Even though the last one I put up was the picture, the image that I just did
Don't do it.
to revamp
bad.
Wasted, and
Twitter
I'm
is
like,
the
I know everybody is sleeping on our Wasted streams. You should come and check
There's-
us out Saturday nights. And you know what we
There's
had
sleeping.
tonight? We had one viewer, and it was Ryan.
Hold on. Sal, you ever watch our Wasted streams?
I've not, but I don't follow
You're
you on Twitter.
Bad. You're a bad person.
this
I didn't
is
know
our
that existed
guest.
until today.
This is our
I just found out
guest,
you
Tyler.
existed.
We've been doing Wasted since Wasteland 3.
Before
we were
that,
doing-
First Wasted, right? Wasted in
let
Wasteland.
me correct Tom. We've been doing Wasted for like 2 years.
When did you start listening to Awful Neutral, Tyler?
Awful Neutral. That's
exactly.
That's a
Exactly.
podcast I've listened to recently. Let me tell you the last time I listened to that. Last week, if I had to say. Tell me all about that episode last week.
Man, I don't know when Damien puts them out.
He doesn't even know. So,
The typical voice cast. Like if someone was like, "Hey, dude, that one star was
who's more up
awesome,"
to
I'd be like,
him or
"Oh,
my,
rap."
him or I? You know,
You MRI?
MRI.
Pull
You
that
ever had
plug
an
right through
MRI?
your brain.
You ever had an MRI?
I have.
They're terrible.
They're scary.
I
They
mean,
are
just from what I see on anything, the noise alone would make me freak the fuck out.
I've
You-
had.
You're in like an enclosure that's like this fucking big. It's the worst.
and then you second guess. They're like, "You don't have any medals on you." And you're like, "No, do I? What's metal? Is
Yeah,
metal inside?
exactly.
Is metal
They're like,
inside me?"
Hey,
turns out
Hey,
that
I
butt
got-
plug was metal.
Okay, so I
if
got
you
two
have any metal on you, it's gonna
titanium,
rip it through your fucking body.
I have 2 titanium clips on my fucking.
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
Balls.
titanium's not ferrous though.
Okay,
Um,
so we're good. So
I
I don't have to
wanna-
worry about my
So
balls
I
shooting
have
through
like
my head.
titanium
Say
plates in my
bubbles.
jaws, and that didn't count. But when I had my MRI, I was like 11 or 12. It took 45 minutes, dude. It was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's claustrophobic. Like a
It's
claustrophobic trigger
awful.
for sure.
They like I had one on my head because I had like childhood migraines, and they put it over my head. They put like this, like you go in head first, and then they put this fucking cage over your head. It was awful, dude. I sat there for 45 minutes, and it was just like this woo, 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 woo sound constantly.
It's
And they're like,
insanely fast. It shouldn't tell you how fast it goes because then you think about that just breaking off, and then
Exactly.
you're
And they're like,
on it.
what do you want to listen to? And I was like an angsty teenager. And I was like, I want to listen to this Good Charlotte album.
All right,
Well,
so what do you want?
might
for the
need
next
an
2
MRI
hours?
if you want to listen to Good Charlotte.
I was like 12 years old, bro. Give me a fucking break, goddamn. But I don't recommend
Good
MRIs.
Charlotte? I don't recommend
They're
Good
terrible.
Charlotte either.
I mean, they suck to be in, but for the little thumbs up at the end saying like, "Hey, we
You're
fixed
okay.
it." Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
like,
So-
afterwards, they're like, hey, you're all right. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
This
I've
is
had them
good.
all. I've had esophageal surgery. I've had colonoscopy. I've had colon. Give it all to me. If a doctor with education is like, yeah, I think this is a good idea, I'll take it all. I don't care.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, MRIs, they can eat a bag of dicks. They suck. Dude.
Uh,
Can't
wanna
wait
feed
for
it-
your vasectomy, Tyler. That'll be great.
Yeah.
yeah,
you
it's
know
an
what?
invite.
Nope.
we'll have
Can
a
you
party
do
for it.
that?
Yeah,
Uh,
you mean
right
live stream
over-
that second.
right over our Discord. Everyone should come join and tell Tyler how hilarious he is, or not.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I like how
You know,
Ryan's
You know,
like,
Once
Brian's
we start
like,
our
"We're gonna
watch
end this right now."
parties and we do our Mystery
We're getting
Science
close to it,
Theater
Tyler.
3000 commentaries, then it'll be great.
You wonder why I said 10 o'clock.
Listen, we're at this point. I think we're just pushing the limit to see when you actually.
I gotta
stop
go
us.
because I gotta piss and I gotta leave. So let's say bye so I can hit stop recording.
okay, Sal, we're about to start doing watch parties. You should join. They're fun.
I'll be
Yeah.
around. See you guys later. Thanks for having me. It's good being had.
Thank you for joining, Sal.
Okay,
Really
Bye.
thanks
appreciate it.
everybody.
Bye.